Yo. Oh boy. Actually, you know what? I want to watch that trailer thing because I haven't even actually watched that yet. What do we have here? Why are they coming in through portals? What? That looks so weird. This is the opening cinematic, I guess. Okay. Rosalina's doing some shit. Just wait. Why is Rosalina on the bad guy team? Hold on. Let's go, Toad. I definitely just like knocked some shit on my hands here. Oh, he hit DK for the double up. Wait, why is Yoshi on the bad guy team? I like Yoshi. High five. Banana shot. Nice. Good stop. Good stop. Well, that doesn't seem right. He's just using his hand straight up. Okay, now Mario's doing the super kick. That's go. Yeah, okay. I mean, that's pretty badass. There was some sweet stuff. Wait. Oh, I have it on loop. Right. Fair enough. Well, you know what? Let's this.
Hi.
Hi. Wow, your hair is interesting with your outfit. I did not expect that to be like that. So I may have even seen uh I've seen some of this guy's videos, I think, though. I don't know. What does this say? What does it say down here? Heat pumps are the most efficient way to use any source of energy, including fossil fuels. Oh. You're here to look at or join all the people who want to tell you that they think heat pumps aren't good. They're very efficient. Energy costs the end user may be out of whack. It is factually the case that modern heat pumps allow us to right now reduce the amount of fuel we need to consume. Best. Okay. See what he has to say. This is about why heat pumps are expensive right now, apparently.
No secret that I love heat pumps. Making a substance liquefy in one place and vaporize in another on our command to move heat feels like a physics cheat code. We've been doing it for a very long time in refrigerators and air conditioners, and we are finally starting to collectively realize the benefits of doing it backwards. And thanks to the very unfortunate global happenings, the need to reduce our dependence on fossil fuels has found new and different urgency. The world seems increasingly in agreement that it's time for more pumping, more now. And the world is absolutely right about
Okay.
that. In this video, I'd like to explain why.
Please do, because I'm
Real
out
quick,
of.
you may have
I am not educated on you. Also, I don't watch all his videos, so I don't know that he's obsessed with heat. So please tell me. Please inform me.
realized that I have already made a video, as a matter of fact, two, on the subject of heat pumps. So, what's this one for? Well, heat pumps are at the top of a lot of folks' minds right now, but also, you see, that second video, I'm not really happy with it. Largely because I ignored the developments that are happening and indeed have already happened in the air source heat pump space. And I touted the
Air source.
much harder to build ground source heat pump as the future. Now, to be clear, if you are in a very cold place and have the ability to invest in a geothermal heat pump system, I still think you should consider it. And by the way, if you want to know what that is, well, check out the link below. But
Yeah, I have no idea what that is. I do live somewhere that does get cold, but I don't know if that means it has to be cold all year round for this to be worth it.
Even
But
in pretty cold climates like mine, effective air source heat pumps are available today, which will reduce the total amount of fuel required to heat your home over a year, even with today's electric grid. That's good from an emissions standpoint, yes, but it also means more simply that we need less fuel for heating our living spaces.
okay, this is all good things. It sounds kind of magical. So I guess that could be a thing where it's not adopted yet, right? I mean, kind of along the same lines of how some people still use oil, right, for their heating. Like the same idea, perhaps.
And that means we don't need to obtain as much of it from places we may not want to. Simply put, in a world where heat pumps exist, which is this one right now, it actually makes more sense to burn natural gas in a power plant to generate electricity than it does to pipe that gas into homes and businesses to be burned on site.
Okay, so that's quite a claim, or quite a statement. Claim makes it seem like I'm doubting it. It's more just, oh, sounds pretty cool.
For heat. I know, pretty wild, right?
He knew. Yeah, it is pretty wild.
Let's talk about why that is. Since this is more of a heat pump update, or heat pump date, I'm not going to go into how heat pumps actually work. Check out the original video if you'd like to understand that. It is pretty cool and pretty hot. But I will
Nice.
go over the COP again because it's what really matters and why they are so important.
Okay, what's a COP?
The coefficient of performance is a number that expresses how much heat energy a heating device produces compared to how much electrical energy it consumes in the process. Resistive electric heat, the ordinary kind you find in toasters, space heaters, hair dryers, and whatnot, has a COP of 1. That means every 1 kilowatt of power consumed becomes 1 kilowatt of heat output. Turning electrical energy into heat is 100% efficient, so every single watt of power that this heater is consuming is ending up in the room as heat. That's not bad, but a wrinkle there is that electricity generation is A, not 100% efficient, and B, somewhat scarce.
Okay, fair.
Let's start with efficiency.
Fair.
A modern power plant that burns natural gas is, after transmission losses, about 40% efficient. Note that I'm
Damn, really?
deliberately talking only about natural gas plants. You'll understand why as we go on. If you burn natural gas at a rate of 10 megawatts, a power plant will only produce 4 megawatts of electricity from it.
That seems bad.
While that would get turned into about 4 megawatts of heat if it was run through a few thousand space heaters, we could turn that into more than 9 megawatts of heat if we piped that gas into buildings and burned it locally in boilers or furnaces.
Okay.
As I explored in my video on furnaces, we know how to get nearly all of a fuel's heat energy out of it in a safe, effective fashion. So, in many parts of the world, that's exactly what we do. Burning fuel on site has been, until pretty recently, the most rational way to use that resource for the purpose of space heating.
Okay, I'm in. This is what currently works.
Heat a la toasters is that there is only so much grid capacity to go around. It takes a lot of energy to heat a building. Heating buildings is among the most energy-intensive things we do.
Which is why it's brutal when you see like giant offices over a weekend or even at night, just like with all their lights on still or with the heat still on or something. Just like that's just so much going to waste.
And in many areas, the electric grid just isn't big enough to switch everyone over to simple electric heat. And it's not because we couldn't build it to do so, to be clear. It's just that, except in areas with access to abundant and stable renewable energy like hydroelectric power, it has traditionally been much more expensive and resource intensive to heat with electricity because of the efficiency challenges in fossil fuel power plants. The electric infrastructure in areas like where I live just isn't expected to produce as much energy in winter months because electricity demand has historically fallen when air.
I feel like is it weird that they mention where I live, but then don't actually say where it is. Why not just? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. But if it doesn't matter, then why bother mentioning it in the first place? You know what I mean? I mean, I guess it adds a little bit of, oh, they live there. They're familiar. I don't know. For some reason, when they say where I live, I want to know like the state or something, or Canada, or whatever it is. That's where my mind goes. But then they always like say where I live, where it's cold sometimes. But where? That's just like my instinct. Oh, but where? Where? I want to know where. It's super unimportant though, so it doesn't matter at all.
Conditioners stop running and furnaces fire up. But thanks to heat pumps, we can largely sidestep both of those challenges altogether. When it comes to the need for electricity generation, since heat pumps aren't converting electrical energy into heat, but are instead using it to drive a refrigeration circuit which moves heat indoors, they have coefficients of performance that are greater than 1.
Wait.
Simply put, they produce more useful heat with the same electricity than a simple electric heater does.
Really?
Sometimes more than 5 times as much.
How?
This means that although heat pumps will put more demand on the electric grid in places that currently use gas for heating, they require a fraction of the energy of resistive heat, and so make electrification much more feasible in those parts of the world.
Gotcha.
That's definitely good, but here's where things get
It
even
gets better. Okay.
Dare I say, mind-blowing. Remember that we can pipe natural gas into a building and burn it there, as we've been doing for decades, and we can capture perhaps 95% of its energy as heat. But if instead of doing that, we burned it in a power plant to make electricity, heat pumps will work their magic. We may only get 40% of the gas's energy turned into electricity, but when you use it to run a heat pump operating with a COP of 5, in the end, you're effectively operating at 200% efficiency.
Okay. How do you get heat when it's cold?
That's a 100%
The heat pump.
bonus compared
I guess
to
I just don't know how the
gas
heat
in
pump
a furnace
does.
or boiler with perfect efficiency. Literally more energy than the gas itself contains ends up getting put into buildings when you use it this way. And that's nothing short of amazing. Of course, as I'm sure certain curmudgeons are shouting loudly at their screens, I need to tell you that heat pumps don't always work that well.
Okay.
But they only need to operate with a COP of 2.5 to break even with on-site fuel combustion. That turns the 40% captured in a natural gas power plant right back into 100%, eking out even the most efficient furnaces. And
but it has to be at least 2.5.
That's why this video is happening. That is actually very, very attainable today with simple air source heat pumps, even in cold climates. Various manufacturers are now producing ductless cold climate mini-split heat pumps that manage that COP or better down to minus 15 degrees.
Circling this area. I don't really know what that's supposed to mean. COP 3, but there's
5 Fahrenheit. They're also able to maintain their full rated output.
Oh, that says Canada. I wonder if that means he's Canada.
That temperature, though with reduced efficiency compared to milder weather. For the purposes of this video, I'm only focusing on published data for certain models, and I will freely admit that these models are state-of-the-art and, for the moment, exceptionally efficient. But it's important to remember that these are machines for sale right now, not some theoretical future devices. And they are no more disruptive to install than an air conditioner. The technology is here, now.
Do they mean like a window air conditioner or like full central air? Because that's a big difference.
We know how to build it, and if we had any sense, we'd start doing that as fast as we can. But I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself.
Okay.
I live in the Chicago area, and we love it.
There we go. Now we know. Chicago.
To tell you just how brutally cold our winters can get.
They do like to say that.
And yes, I know there are places that get colder than here.
To be honest, that's true with like every cold place, though. Massachusetts.
much
New Hampshire,
colder.
New England.
But we are definitely one of those places where the conventional wisdom says heat pumps don't work. Many, many people think it's just too cold here to bother installing a heat pump. And so that pretty much never happens.
Mm-hmm.
It does get quite cold for some stretch of every winter. A few years ago, we had a 48-hour period where the actual air temperature didn't get above minus 10 Fahrenheit, which is about minus
pretty
23
damn cold.
Celsius. For much of that time, it was warmer in your freezer than it was outside.
Whoa.
But, and very importantly, that's far from ordinary. It sticks out in our minds because it hurts to go outside on those days. But
Yeah,
if we
for sure.
actually look at historical data for the winter of 2018 into 2019, here's what we find. In the month of November, we didn't get...
Why did we only look at 2 years? Why not like 5, 10?
anywhere close to 5 degrees Fahrenheit. And remember, it needs to be colder than that for a furnace to beat a good heat pump. In December, the closest we got was 16. In January, things got worse. We spent 2 nights below 5 degrees in the 3rd week, and then that lovely polar vortex hit, and things got particularly rough.
Mm-hmm.
Almost the entire last week of January had evenings below 5 degrees. And then, well, this wasn't fun.
Yeah, that's
But actually,
mega cold, but
that was kind of it.
that was like
Only 3 days
2
in
weeks?
February, the 1st, 8th, and 9th, landed at or below 5 degrees. In March, we had 2 more days at the start that dipped below 5, but then by April, we were essentially out of the woods of winter. So yeah, nothing close to that cold was experienced. So for the entire winter season that year, there were only 14 days where a
that's what I said, 2
conventional
weeks.
furnace would have outperformed a heat pump when it comes to the amount of fuel needed to produce the same amount of heat. And for most of those days, it still got above 5 degrees during at least part of the day.
Right.
In fact, there were only 2 days the entire year where that didn't happen. 3 if you count the 25th of January where we just barely hit 5. Actually, why stop there? We've got hourly data too. How many hours were we below 5 degrees that year? By my count, it was 141 hours, or not quite 6 entire days. So, there were only 6 days of the entire winter season in which, when it comes to the amount of energy natural gas contains, a furnace made more sense than a heat pump running on electricity produced with that natural gas.
Yo, we're learning about heat pumps and how they're the future.
That's astounding. Are we willing to say that heat pumps don't work in Chicago because for 6 days of the winter we'd have been better off with a furnace? Well, I hope not, because that's ludicrous. You'd literally be saying, well, we shouldn't bother with this technology which can reduce our use of energy for 144 days of the 5-month heating season because sometimes it can't do that. Listen to that. It's ridiculous. But sometimes life is hard and new solutions will bring new challenges.
I'm not sure if this makes sense, but for those like 6 days where it doesn't work as well, does that mean it won't be able to like heat the place as well, or it's just less efficient? I think he means just less efficient, which is fine. If it can't heat as well, then like that could be problematic, I guess, maybe.
But let's keep it big picture, all right?
Celtics tonight, by the way. Let's look at some other
years too. I'm just going to look at days though. Finding the total hours is a bit of a pain. The previous winter had 13 days where the temperature dipped below 5 at some point.
And this is in Chicago.
The year before that had only 9, and 2015...
I think he's using Wonderground, because I use this site sometimes for weather stuff. The UI looks familiar. The haircut's not working out for him. Yeah, I don't think it's the best for him, but they like it, then they like it.
2016 had only 8. Jumping forward, 2019 into 2020 had but 2, though some days did just hit 5 degrees. 2020 into 2021 experienced 8 days with a low below 5 degrees, all in February, incidentally. And the winter we're just clawing our way out of now had only 5 days. Though it's not
That's what?
impossible for there to be another one before May rolls around.
True.
Now, it's important to note a couple of things. First, I'm not talking about the monetary cost of delivered energy here.
Okay.
I
You're
do
talking
need
about
to make that clear.
efficiency or
the
something.
cost of electricity in your area compared to that of natural gas makes cost comparisons a hyper-local
That's
exercise.
true. That is true.
Although, recent volatility sure makes this a fluid situation and suggests that
Oh, quick fuck Kyrie. Kyrie? Yeah.
maybe we ought to diversify our
Saying fuck Kyrie is like, we say that to each other as a signal of there's a basketball game tonight. That's what it has become.
energy portfolios, which the electric grid is particularly suited to do, by the way, in case you hadn't noticed. But this is a wrinkle to heat pump adoption that we should probably figure a way around.
Heck.
If it's more expensive to use the option that saves energy, that's a problem.
That is problematic,
and second,
I suppose.
I do need to acknowledge that those periods of time where heat pumps can't get to natural gas parity are also when heating demand.
That's what
is
I was
greatest.
talking about earlier.
So while I can say that there were only 141 hours in which a furnace would have used fewer resources than a state-of-the-art air source heat pump in the 2018 to 2019 Chicago winter season, that's incomplete. We need to normalize things by weighting that time more heavily if we want to get a more complete answer. But I'm not going to do that for you because I do not possess the expertise. However, it is factually the case that right now, today, BTU for BTU, therm for therm, cubic meter
Therm for therm? Is that a thing?
kilowatt hour for
I feel like that's not a thing.
kilowatt hour, we can heat more homes and businesses by burning gas in power plants and using that energy to run simple air source heat pumps than we can by piping that gas to those places and burning it locally for the vast majority of the winter.
That is convincing. I mean, what he said so far all is very convincing and makes sense. The whole weighted thing, I'm glad he pointed it out because I didn't mention that earlier, but doesn't have the expertise, I guess, to go over it. And yeah, I guess it would depend on how bad of a difference it makes, right? Like, if it can't, like, oh man, it's struggling to keep your temperature at 64. Like, who cares? Like, if you that's not a big deal. But if it's like struggling to keep the heat at 55, then like, okay, maybe we have an issue. Like, then maybe we have an issue. And of course, in a magic scenario where everyone switched to heat pump thing, that would make the necessary, like, the need of, there's a lot of infrastructure that comes with having all these gas pipes, working and shit. Where was it, like a year or 2 years ago or whatever, where there was those, like, a whole fucking street of houses started, like, blowing up or something because of the gas lines, I think? Obviously, if you don't have to have the gas lines, there is a thing that is nice with that. Alternatively, some people would maybe still keep the gas so they could have a gas stove, and or some dryers use gas. I think one of the dryers here actually uses gas.
So long as we are going to use natural gas, that is full stop the smarter way to use it most of the time. And most of the time is what actually matters, folks.
True.
There are also some other marginal benefits to this.
Oh, is he going to say what I said?
Places that have district heating infrastructure, the waste heat from those power plants could be used to heat buildings nearby. We have very little of that in the US, so, yay. But methane itself is a really
that actually wasn't what I was talking about.
And leaks in the infrastructure are problematic.
Leaks, though.
The fact that we have pipes filled with it everywhere around here, and
that's the part I was talking about.
Junctions, valves, pumping stations, and who knows what else
that are almost certainly leaking everywhere.
Leaks. Eliminating that infrastructure, or at least reducing its use, can reduce those impacts of natural gas as well.
That's right.
Of course, and for the long term, most importantly, being electric, a heat pump is energy agnostic. It doesn't have to be powered by natural gas.
That is nice.
It can be powered by the sun, by the wind, or
true.
by the atom.
Well,
and since they use
the
any
atom
of those resources
that is
much more
We talking like nuclear
more
shit?
efficiently than resistive heating does. They allow us to electrify many more homes and businesses with today's grid output and reduce the need for the grid to grow as more and more places ditch gas altogether.
Yeah, I mean, this would all be great. It would all be great. The two problems are one that the current heat pump things he was talking about are like, I guess they're kind of like newer, so they're very expensive. And then two, that electricity sometimes is way more expensive than gas.
Heat pumps are incredibly important, not just for their immediate ability to curb gas use, but for their long-term sustainability. Now, I do want to answer a question I'm sure many of you are asking.
Okay, I'm waiting.
What happens on those really cold days?
Yes, that is what I have
Well,
postured this question a bit.
Many units now guarantee operation down to minus 13 Fahrenheit, which is minus 25
That's
Celsius.
pretty good.
But they won't attain their full output and will have a poor COP at that temperature.
Okay, so that was kind of what I said. They would be a bit less efficient than before.
Still generally better than 1 though, so it still makes sense to run over resistive heat. If that's about the coldest temperature you ever experience,
minus 13.
You may not need a backup at all, assuming your home is insulated well enough. But having some sort of backup may be required depending on where you are.
True.
If you have a centrally ducted system, this can be auxiliary, high-powered electric heating elements, often known as heat strips, which are placed in the air handler.
There's a lot of words that I don't. I mean, the words individually I think I know, but I don't know what those combinations exactly mean.
Pump with a gas furnace if you so desire. The backup can be as simple as a few space heaters, which might be ideal if you've chosen.
True, like if you just have some extra space heaters, but you still have the pump working, like they can kind of help. Obviously, you're going to use a lot more electricity.
The system, although they're not very efficient and can be dangerous if not properly used.
Very true.
It should also be noted that simply bundling up and choosing to tolerate cooler indoor temperatures during those periods is also an option.
This is not a Havens option. Havens needs it to be like 75.
The thing to keep in mind about these backups, though, is that they are needed only in exceptional cases. And
I don't even know if there were many times this winter at all that went below 5.
Because modern heat pumps will operate down to minus 25
I'd be kind of curious to look.
13 Fahrenheit. Those cases can be quite rare. Going back to that 2018 to 19 winter season, here around Chicago, we were below that temperature for about 32 hours total, all consecutive.
It's like a little bit more than a day.
This past winter, it never got that cold. Again, I know we're talking about what are today
extremely good heat pumps. Yeah.
Plenty are on the market that don't perform that well and won't perform at all at those cold temperatures. But there are tons of places with much milder.
But like pretty much everywhere south of like, well, how cold did it get in Texas when it snowed and everything froze over and their electricity turned off and everyone was, how cold did it get there?
And in those places,
did it even get below 0, or was it just like 20 and stuff, freezing temperature?
But average performing models will be great fits. That's why they're pretty common already in the southern U.S.
Okay, we're here.
And
we're here.
Let's not forget, we're probably only going to get better at building heat pumps.
Generally, that is what happens.
In fact, of that, I am certain.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
I'll be surprised if in 10 years from now, a COP of 2.5 isn't maintained down to truly Arctic temps.
Arctic.
And also, I do just want to note that every home I've lived in so far has had a single point of failure when it comes to the heating system. When the furnace has stopped working, which it has, the space heaters come out until it's fixed.
Yeah, or if like the gas line issue or something.
Maybe don't fixate on the whole backup situation all that much.
Yeah, I think this is a good point to bring up. I think this is fair to bring up.
Okay, so I hope we're in agreement that heat pumps are amazing devices.
I still don't really understand what heat pumps do, because that was not the point of this.
For literally any source of energy in all but
I'm convinced. If I got my own house or something, maybe that'd be an interesting thing to look into.
And to reiterate, that not only means we can burn less gas.
I guess it would depend on the whole electricity prices thing, though.
From it, but also means we need fewer wind turbines, solar farms, nuclear plants, batteries, hydro storage facilities, literally whatever.
Dude, that water is fucking scary. Like, that much white, much of like the frothiness of the water. You put someone in there, they're
The energy
fucking
we
dead.
need to heat
They're
buildings
fucking dead, dude.
reduces the need for all those things, and so makes transitioning to an all-electric future much, much easier. I say again, with vigor, more pumping, more now. But what does that future look like?
I don't know. I felt like he was gonna do like a rhyme, like more pumping, more dumping. No, that doesn't. More pumping, more dumping, dumping. And you know what? I understand.
Well, that is,
I understand.
in many ways, up to you. Air source heat pumps are really just slightly refined air conditioners, and they come in all sorts of shapes, sizes, and applications, some of which are really exciting.
Okay.
However, we also have many challenges we need to overcome, some real
All right.
and some artificial.
Artificial.
But this video's gone on pretty long as it is. I hope you enjoyed this new part 2.5 of my heat pump series. And in part 3, we'll talk about what it takes to install a heat pump.
I'm interested in that.
As in, like, what the parts are, where they go, and how they connect together, and a look at why the process can be so hard, and what we need to do to fix that.
Ooh, that smooth jazz though?
And air conditioners, and we are finally starting to collectively realize
the blooper.
Ooh, I'm out of breath.
That was cool. Yeah, heat pumps sound pretty sweet. I definitely am interested to learn more about that. I wonder how, like, yeah, I guess I just need to learn more about it. Oh, I like straight up might start like searching and to learn about what heat pumps are. Because that is interesting to me. I mean, I don't have an air conditioner in yet, but you know, it's in the basement somewhere. But I mean, oh, I don't know if you're still here, Havens, or not, but this is going to be something next week. This is definitely going to be a thing I am doing next week. I told Dem already today about it so that he can be semi-prepared, even though he's gonna be doing a bunch of Valheim, I guess, this weekend into the week. But this is only around for like 3 days, so like, come on, he's gotta get in, right? The 3rd is a week from now. But yeah, I think next Friday's stream will be this. That's exciting. And then there was also, I know I shared it already in the game news and stuff, but there was also new NES and SNES games. Yes. Not gonna lie, these look pretty not amazing. Like, they look fine. The Rival Turf one? Another Jaleco game, huh? Or however you're supposed to say it. The Rival Turf one kind of looks like, what was that? Scat or something? Like, it's a beat 'em up type game. And so maybe I could convince them to do that for like an hour or something, like we've done on some of the other SNES games. What is this trending? Texas DPS Director Stephen McGraw said at a news conference that officials have not yet gotten into the why of the Uvalde Elementary school mass shooting, but shared that the shooter was into cyber gaming. I fucking hate old people. That's not true. I hate stupid people. There we go. Well, not even true. I hate bad actors. There we go. That's an easy one. That's a hot take. I dislike bad people. Hey, let's go. The big hot takes. That's what you come here for. That is what you come here for. I know. I know that's why you're here. Oh. Alright, I will tag Discord now, because I didn't while watching the video, because I try not to, but the problem is when I don't do that is that I usually forget to tag after the fact. But here we go, I remembered. I remembered. You get a song ready. Start off here actually. Let me like double check what's on here. Where do we want to start? Alright, this, then you got this. You have this. Okay. Amusement. Alright, there we go. Alright, I'm in. Okay. Oof. Here. Pause this music. Go. Carl Lewis? Carl Lewis challenge? Alright, so there is a new Unity game jam that has completed. The theme, a line, maybe some puzzling stuff, I don't really know. But what I do know is we're going to be playing in the amusement category. Third place, Linear Solo L Defender. I mean, there's a drawing of a girl. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. This one. Can I get a translation? Translation me? Thank you. So Linear Solo L Defender is quite a translation from Japanese to this. I feel like, because L just makes me think of Spanish, right? That's just how my brain works, but let's read the introduction here. A world where mechanical soldiers and humankind are repeating offense and defense. A horde of enemies rush to Sergeant Sakimori Kaname, who guards the fort. However, the bad news is that the turning function of the laser cannon that protects the fort is broken. Kaname decides to push the enemy into the line of sight for laser defend it. The fate of the fort and how. Technique. To score the solo L bonus, which deals damage in a line, is higher than the reward of a single enemy. So you want to hit multiple enemies at once. There is some bug. I'm not going to worry about it. How to operate. Keyboard. Direction key, movement, expand, Z, cover. Okay. We'll try and see what that means. But let's see if the rest can go down. So this pose makes me think of Advance Wars. I can't tell you why. Just, I don't know. You know, a salute kind of character lady. And it just looks like they're happy to be in war for some reason. So that just makes me think of Advance Wars. Now that's enough of the Carl Lewis challenge song. As great as it is, we gotta get down to business here. Let's get a little crop action. A little cropper. Any croppers? Okay. Bada bop. And boom. Okay. Looks like it's gonna be too widescreen. No, it's not. It's perfect. Oh, okay. Alright, it has its own music. I like it. Definitely feels fitting. I don't know what these mean. I'm gonna click the top one. Okay, we may be in a little bit of trouble. What's that site that I used to translate? Never mind, I have it on fucking a bookmark. See if I can make this happen. Let's see if I can make this happen real quick. Where do I save it? On the desktop? Yes, I do. Can I get a translation? See. Let's see if I can get one. We need to go to the desktop. Then we need to translate, and not Chinese. It is Japanese. Okay. Let me close a tab or two. Alright, here's our translation situation. Controller or keypad, you're invincible. Okay. Hit the enemy and push it into the ray of Reggie's fire. Let's do it. Constant defeat of enemies and drop items. For a few seconds, the power to push enemy will rise. That's what this thing does, I guess. Shield 100. When the shield, I mean that has to be shield, reaches 0, the operation ends. The shield will decrease over time as you donate from contact. Donate from contact, huh? Okay. Here we go. This may take a couple of attempts. Okay, so I move with this. Oh, and then I put up a wall? Oh, no, I push them into the wall. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I don't love the controls here. Okay, I'm using the arrow keys as well. That works fine. Okay. There we go. Do I get hurt if I get hit? I have no idea. Okay, something happened. I don't know why my shield is at 92. That confuses me a little bit. I feel like this is not going to translate well, but I will try. Obviously, there are a variety of upgrades. Okay, alright, that's not so bad. Alright, so we have interval. I think that means it would shoot more often. That's how I'm interpreting that. Wider laser beam is how I interpret that. This, I have no idea. Stan, no clue. Aggression shield, I don't know what that means. I don't really know what these mean. This must mean that my wall gets wider that I can push with. This may be higher shield health. Item plus, I do not know. Interval seems pretty good to me. It seems like the safest. I already forgot what some of these are. Okay, so... Okay, I accidentally clicked the interval one, so that's what we're doing now. So my shield means my pusher. That's what that means. Okay, alright. These are the same things. So let's go... Let's see what this does. Oh, baby, a triple. Okay, I like that. That seems pretty sweet. That problem? No, that's fine. That's fine. We're on wave 2. These things have higher HP. Double push. You want doubles as much as possible. That's what I'm learning. We're getting some good money. I'm chilling. Okay. What was this one again? Hold on. What was that one? That one was like more items or something, I think. Yeah. That was item plus, which I think means like items spawn more often. I kind of don't so aggression shield is interesting to know what it is, and then also the bottom left one is interesting to know what that is. I think I'm gonna maybe do that now. Because I expect this run to die and that I do another one. So let's do the aggression shield. Okay, I don't know if that actually selected the thing that I wanted it to select. Oh, it means I go way faster. Or something. I don't know why that... Okay. Whoa. Alright. I see a bit of an issue here. What the heck? What was that? Oh, you can push it to the right. That's interesting. I did not know that. That's gonna kill that. It's fine. I don't know what that thing falling from the sky was, though. I also don't know what really changed with the shield aggression thing. That just means I, like, move faster when I have the upgrade, I guess. Okay, we gotta get... Okay. I mean, bottom laser seems like a pretty good idea. Yeah, I think we're good here. Just a little baby one on the bottom, it's fine. Get these boxes up there early. Gotta get these boxes up there early. Okay. I don't know if is this supposed to, like, recharge my shield? I'm not entirely sure. I don't know what that does. What up, Angel? I think the next thing to do maybe is to up the rate of fire. Shit, I gotta get moving. What the fuck is that thing? I need some money. Or I need to get to the shop or whatever it is. Oh, it makes little babies! I did not know this! Okay, that's trouble. That's trouble. That's trouble in paradise right there. Okay, this is a problem. Need to push them back. Okay. I don't know what this star thing does, but we know what it translates to, and it translates to stand, and then it does not translate. It doesn't translate. I have one there. Item plus I don't really get. We might need to do a shield plus or interval. Both of those are pretty decent. Increasing the width is also good. I think I would rather increase the rate of fire for a moment. Although my shield is low. What the fuck are these? Okay, well those did not go so well. The rate of fire was not enough. Oh, what the fuck? You can't just do that. Okay, good. Those got. Okay, we're good. Rate of fire has been huge. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. Also, I'm moving slow. Okay. I think we need more shield. This feels not doable. What the fuck? What does this one do? Okay, I think we're gonna die here. This seems like I'm gonna die. This seems like I'm gonna die. Yeah, we lost. I didn't even finish level 10, huh? Oh my god, look at these people's scores. What the? I'm not even top 30. Damn. I would love to know what aggressive shield and Stan actually do, because right now I could not tell you. Could not tell you what they do. I don't... Yeah, I don't... Okay. I'm ready to give it another go. What does this do? That brings me there. What does this do? Okay, these are the... Ooh, look at that. That's cool art. What is it? What did that do? Get 8,000? Okay, what does this do? This do? Oh, volume. Okay, alright. I'm gaming. Wait for them. Wait for all three. Efficiency. Okay. What does the star do? Hold on, you know what? Let's get a new little screenshot here. Get a new little screenshot of these bottom three. Let's do that again. Get a new one of those. It is slightly annoying that it pauses the music when I'm not clicking on it, but that's just kind of how it goes sometimes. Play it better. Stats. Okay, so the star is... Maybe it's supposed to be stats? The Sudan effect will be added to all laser guns. Further strengthening will increase the effect. Does that just mean it makes the lasers stronger? Sorry, you can't see. I think that just means it makes the lasers stronger. I think so. Okay, see how the left side is like got the same patterns as this aggression shield thing? I'm thinking that means it like will do damage when things touch it, to like maybe kill them as a last resort. But I think that means I shouldn't touch. Feels like this seems like that would be pretty good. Second laser is also good though. Let's do the star. See if I can tell the difference. I'm not even gonna worry about that thing down there right now. Okay, not even gonna worry about that right now. It does feel to me like they're doing more damage, but I don't actually know this. I would like to add a laser though. I think that is pretty good. Okay, I think now I will go for this. So gravity item means I can move things real fast. Then I'm not affected by the weight. So leaving it around for like a spooky moment seems like a good idea. Wait for the doubles. Would not be opposed to either doing a third laser or doing an increased rate of fire. Both of those are probably good to do. Chilling over here. Okay, let's do another laser. We don't really need it yet, but I think it's a good opportunity to take it while we're here. You know? Get it out of the way. Save up these items while we don't need them yet. Also seems like a good idea. Seems like that could be the strat. We're on wave 3 out of 10. It seemed pretty easy, and then all of a sudden it got pretty rough. When those cylinder guys started showing up. But so far, we're still good. I still don't know what this does. Like, can I... This like gives me something if I kill it? Oh. Okay, I think... Okay. I would like more width, maybe? I don't... What happens if I do a second one on the laser? Let me read this. Like, what happens if I do a second upgrade? Does it say anything in particular? Okay, I gotta redo that. Like this. This might have trouble translating, but we'll see. We shall see. Okay, so a low rate razor is added to the top, strengthening the increase of fire. Okay, so increases. Okay, so it's like the middle one. I get it. I get it. Okay. So that means that this and this one increase the rate of fire of the middle, but upgrading these to a second will increase the fire of the top or the bottom. I kind of like the idea of strengthening the laser, or maybe even widening or rate of fire. All of them are pretty good. It is good for me to know because I didn't realize this. I thought the rate of fire would increase everything's rate of fire, but that might not be true. But I think I will do this. I think we're good. And that should be able to finish that off before it gets there. Yeah. Get all those up there, get that one up there, get these two down here. This guy down here, this guy up here. We want the middle if possible, is what I'm realizing. Well, I already said that anyway, but just for the purpose of shooting faster does more damage and whatnot. Would also like to keep my eyes open for maybe another upgrade. Yeah. I would like to increase the rate of fire of my other dudes. These side lanes. So let's do that. Ooh, let me get one of these. What? I caught it! I don't know about that one, Chief. Little delay. Thank you. These two can go down here. This one I would like up top. I would like this one in the middle because it explodes into a bunch of stuff. You can see the top and the middle now shoot faster, which is good. I think picking up that item was the right call. Those are all in a good spot, and move that down a smidge. That up, move that up, move that down. This one might be a bit of an issue. Okay, move these up, down, up. I don't like that. Okay. I wish I could like see the board before I make this decision. Width. Okay, top and middle row, remember. Top and middle row are my good rows. Top and middle row are my good rows. Okay, this is not great. These two have not been hit the whole time? Can I get a width, maybe? I need some shield, maybe? Maybe some death things? We're living? We're living. We're living. Oh my god, we're live. I am a live. What is going on now? That doesn't seem great for me. I have 5 shield? I'm gonna die? Dude, why is level 9 so much harder than the other levels? It's like, not that bad, not that bad. Boom, insta died level 9. I did better, but I want to beat that boss. I want to beat the boss. Maybe I need to do some shield ups. Oh wait, there's not a laser up there. I'm being very inefficient right now. Wait for 3. So, I mean, you definitely need at least one, like, additional lane of fire, surely. What does this thing mean again? No, we know what it means. It's like more damage or something. Let's add a lane. Apparently, I don't know, just doing the item upgrade thing, is that a good idea? I don't know. I don't know what to... there's so many options. Wait, hold. Down here. Guy down here, I guess. Okay, let's go... width. The width one only does the middle, but that's still good. Means I can, like, push less far. Just bank on this middle for now. Wait. And shoot. Okay, okay. This is unfortunate that we don't have another item. Okay, bottom lane, probably need one of each at least. Seems like a good idea. I think I would like to maybe increase rate of fire. Oh, that fucking square was in the way. That's so game losing, actually. Okay, that's not gonna kill it. Here we go. There we go. You can just push with your body, now that I see that. Pretty decent. Should do that when I can, I guess. Okay. Rate of fire in the middle, shield buff, item drop, damage thing. I think rate of fire by 1. Do that, double up. And we're saving a lot of our pushy item, which is maybe good or maybe bad. Okay. Oh, that's just $300. Okay. You're gonna kill those, right? Okay. Alright, our next item is 3,300. Okay. It might be worth it to add shields. A larger pusher would be pretty decent too, but we're kind of low on shield. I'll do that, I guess. Means there'll be one up here, I think. Alright, I guess we gotta be ready for this thing. Okay. Alright, I accidentally ate 2 of those, but those circle things are very annoying. Okay, alright, alright. Alright, well that's kind of insane. Do I want to make our middle gun even wider? Or do I want to add shield? Or do I want to add power? That's gonna hit. No, okay, that doesn't. That feels like that didn't add much width, I'm not gonna lie. Not feel like that added too much. Like, how are you supposed to live this part? I don't understand. This seems insane. Okay. Shield. We're alive? Oh, we're gonna die. Because those middle ones just keep hitting. Okay, okay. So... yeah, that part is so hard. I don't know what to do about that. There must be some odd, like... something must be way better than... the translation makes me think it is. Because otherwise, I don't know. Don't push. I don't know. All right, let's get more power. I think that's supposed to be more power. I don't know exactly how true that is, but we will see. Push those individually. Save energy, save energy. Okay, let's go. Top lane? One width on the middle laser seems pretty good. 2 does not seem that great though. I'm gonna be honest. Having the lower lasers not shoot as fast as the middle laser is also very annoying. But I feel like that's too many upgrades. I also want to be ready to catch one of those secret things that fall. I don't know when that happens. It also sort of felt like... Here we go. And I guess we do one of each at least. Though it is a little annoying because stuff kind of just spawns in between them all anyway. Okay, that was a fucking throw. That would have been $300. That would have been $300. All of these up here, I guess. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. See, that is a bit of a problem. Okay. One width seems pretty decent. No, I caught that. That's so annoying. That's gonna kill that. Wave 7. That there's gonna be one up here. Never mind, we gotta get ready for this to explode. Now we grab one of these, push them all to the middle. Okay, now we get frequency of the middle? Maybe? What's up, RPB? We're doing Unity Game Jam stuff. Okay, okay. Yeah, see, these, like, teleporting things are just dumb. And, like, not fair at all. I did not want to grab that second lightning bolt. We have to push things into these lasers, but level 9 is going to be really dumb and hard. Look at this. That is not good. Not good. Look at all this. Look at all this. Death shield? Pushing, I'm pushing. Pushing, pushing. No, come on, game. Oh, fuck this game, dude. God damn it. Fuck Ted Cruz. True. But, god damn, this game is frustrating. I used, like, that screen translator thing to translate, and, like, it's correct-ish, but there's a couple things that I can't really tell what they... Like, I'm semi-guessing. And I feel like there is not a solid strat to win right now. You should see some of the final scores that people get have been insane. So, okay. Far left one is increase the frequency of the middle laser. This is increase the width of the middle laser. This, I think, is just increased damage of middle laser. This adds a laser at the top, adds a laser at the bottom. They have a lower frequency of shooting rate than the middle one. If you level this one up twice, then it has the same frequency as the middle one, unless you frequency update the middle one. This means that my like wall laser thing, this is basically a tower defense, but you have to push things into your lasers. You have to push things into your towers that defend. This makes your area at the end do damage. So, because otherwise they can just sit there and keep hitting. This makes my pushy wider. This, I guess, makes items spawn longer or something. And this increases the overall shield, which starts at 100 and just keeps counting down. But then we get some when we kill stuff, I think. Honestly, like that last floor that you saw, it's like everything's manageable, and then that happens, and it just feels like there's no way to beat it. So I'm sort of confused. I'm pushing. Peace. Waiting for this. That down one. Okay, that's fine. We're pushing, we're pushing. Okay, upgrade 2. Top laser again. We're going with the top laser strat. We want to push everything up. I think using my pushy thing makes the shield use less, but I'm honestly not sure. Okay, I'm just gonna use the pushy. I'm pushing, I'm pushing. How was your presentation? Hopefully not so bad. Okay, let's get rate of fire. It went fine. That's good. Oh, get me down there. Catch that to get money. Okay, that's good. Record you how you hear your own voice though. Ew. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. But I have to deal with it a lot. 5 seconds. I will add a bottom laser. Come on, I have to. Okay, this is fine. I don't know what I would upgrade next here. Hopefully that thing will do fine. I feel like this might be in trouble. Push, hold you guys back a little bit here. Okay, never mind. Okay, well that's not what I was looking for. We need this extra money. Thank you. That's gonna kill. Yes, it is. Push to the middle. These things suck. I would rather push these down to the center. Push this back up. Okay. I don't know. Just don't know. Okay. Okay. These things spawning is kind of cheap. Grabbing all three of those is like the worst possible thing that could have happened. Okay. Here we go. Probably not gonna be great. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is insane. No, I'm holding that back. Bro. You gotta check up on your toes, and he cut off extra flesh around your nails and put silver nitrate on them, and they sting so bad. So having one level of, like, the skull thing seems good. Upgrading the shield itself did not seem that useful. I don't know, it did and it didn't. But there's just so much stuff that spawns there at the end. All at once. Oh, right, there's no thing yet. Well. Okay, no, I literally have to push him down. Okay. Sure. Okay, I will add a top laser. I really just want to get to the boss level and beat the boss level, but I'm like not even able to get to the boss level anymore, even though I got there once. I don't know what the deal is with that, but... Even though today, like, the plan is to do Unity, I haven't really knocked out the idea of doing, like, I don't know, like a Clubhouse games break, trying to do that advanced thing again, or just, forget what the other thing was. I wrote one more thing in the lineup, but I can't remember what it was now. It's very humid today. Very humid. Let's go. Frequency in the middle. Fuck, I'm not gonna get there. That was so impossible to get to. Game. Game, don't do this. Don't do this. Not gonna lie, I don't really fully understand how my shield goes back up or not. Are you bothered by people that read yeah as a yay? Wait, what? I think so? I'm gonna do the stars. That helps. I'm gonna get you, motherfucker. Give me that money. Older people, they read yeah, yay. That's not how that works. You know, something I'm realizing about the cylinders being on the bottom is that it would be good for because then you only have to push down. Okay. Okay. This is silly. Those should not be able to go back there. See, I don't really know what the star does, but... Oh. Push this here. Okay, well I'm gonna die again. Dude, this level is fucking impossible. I don't... You see how stupid of a ramp up that is? What the fuck is that? What am I missing? I don't understand. I wish we could have an actual fucking translation of that star ability. I thought the star ability was gonna save me. I don't know why. I was hoping the star ability would be like you gain more shield when you kill stuff. But it really does not feel like that. Let's do something crazy. Let's do the item thing this time. Solo lane. I mean, we definitely do have to do fucking lanes at some point because it's just pretty much impossible to not have that. Those diamond ones that spawn randomly are like brutal. So brutal because you have to run back to get them. The lightning bolts are good because you can push anything without being slowed down. But the only way to get shield back is with you kill stuff, or do you get shield back when you... Feels like the shield just always goes down. I don't know how many more attempts I got in me of this. It just feels like I'm missing something obvious. Like, there's no way that... I've tried a bunch of different options here. Sort of. As far as, like, how... I'm not gonna get to him. Oh, yes I am. That's big money. Big money, big money. Let's go. Just like I wanna... It feels like the translation of this just not helpful. But I've also tried many iterations of different levels of stuff, and it does not seem to really matter. The only one that I really haven't done once at all is the wider push. It adds a stun effect. Use laser guns. Further strengthening will increase effect. That seems pretty good. Okay, I feel like it didn't select that, but... just act like it did, I guess. Single pushies. Those two lightning boxes on top of each other are not particularly useful. All of these down in the middle, one of those up there. Well, if we have an added stun, then frequency would be pretty good. I don't think I'm gonna get there. Oh, I am gonna get there. It's gonna be kind of awkward. And I fucked it up. That's not good. That's not ideal. I'm just gonna keep pushing this thing back. There. Please. Okay. Shield is low, so I guess we have to do that. Pretty bad. Okay. Big guys are coming now. Like these things spawning right now is so stupid. Okay, shields up. We're alive? Okay, we're alive. What the fuck? Why did those not get hurt? Okay, okay. We're living, we're living. Push this back. Oh shit. I did it! I did it! I don't understand at all how they have 115,000 points, but I did it. So I'll take it. Even though I'm not even on the leaderboard, but I think there are some fundamental things I am not quite understanding. But whatever it is, I'm sure there's something involved. Let's take a look at some of these comments. Alright, what are some of these comments? Interesting. The overall atmosphere and the content of the game very well matched. I naturally entered the world of the game and enjoyed it very much. There were various capture routes and I enjoyed it. As always, I don't think it's part of U1 week participation work in a good sense because it's polite everywhere. Addicted to the unique system. Hey, it's Shunte. I can't release the gallery because I don't have enough scores crying. It was tough. It was nice touch to a line. Penetration attack feels good. Excuse me? The movement and work of the character make you feel attached. The difficulty level was not so high, but it was fun to be able to... not so high. Apparently I'm just dog shit. I don't know. Curious about the gallery, but can't open it. Is it a 5-digit point? Maybe you're clicking with the mouse? I like the atmospheric graphics. The tower defense, you control the character by yourself, was novel. Interesting. It's hard to get used, but it's fun. Played about 10 minutes, pause. So some comments there that I will agree about. One, it was cool that you got to like move while like it was a tower fence, but you also had to move. So that part was cool. The music was good. The art is fine and solid. I don't understand the scoring, I guess, at all. And then I didn't quite fully understand what some of the upgrades did, but I was able to make it work. I feel like I tried a bunch of variations of upgrading the bottom and the top lane, not upgrading the bottom and the top lane, adding stun, adding 2 stun, adding width, not adding width, adding shield, not adding shield, a bunch of things like that. The only things I didn't really mess with were on the far right, which was the wider push, and the item thing I did once, but I don't really know what it did, and then the shield I did use. The reason I didn't use the wide push is because I already felt like I was moving so slow sometimes when trying to push, and then also, if you're pushing things that aren't already directly in a line, especially with the cylinders, it'll just make things not actually stay on the line. You'll like push something else up that you didn't even want to push in the first place, etc. That said, makes sense with the theme. The theme was apparently a line. Not like a line, but a line. Compound, you know, A-L-I-G-N or whatever. I have no idea how people got scores that high, though. That was nuts. But thank you for playing. Thank you for making. It was enjoyable. I like how our main character looked. I also liked this. This is cool. This is like us in the machine, I think. This is the pusher bot, and we're like in the pusher bot as this lady. I don't know what that is saying, but it probably something. Oh, it's you get like an extra picture? Like not safe for work. I don't know. But either way, it was a pretty good time. And yeah, it was solid. Makes sense why it was. Oh, I can't like have the music play, but also do this. Alright, the music had to stop playing because I can't have it play and be on the screen at the same time. But third place in amusement seems to make sense. It was pretty entertaining and addicting. Like I kept going right back in because I wanted to goddamn beat that goddamn boss, which I finally did. So probably means it was pretty good. Nice. Nice is what I would say. But I would also say it is stretch time because it is 7:05. Granted, we did watch like a 20-minute video while eating to start, but whatever, man. Been an hour and 47 minutes of sitting down. It's not added yet. It's not added yet. Very. Also because I can't put a fucking fan on, or else it'll ruin the microphones, which is great. I mean, there's one fan on, but it's on very low over there. So it's not really helping me. Okay. We watched that video, so we can close this tab. Switch the microphone on the headset. Bang boom. Disney tune. No, we're not doing that. We need to go to the latest. You know what? I need water. I didn't drink water like that whole time. What the hell? That's an hour-long video. That's a 10-minute video. That's all right. So we can't do those. Back it up. I also have to pee really bad, so I'm probably gonna do that before the video starts. That way I will also grab the apple while I do that. The Last Butcher Shop in Little Italy. That seems decent enough. Seems like a decent flick to go with. But for now, I'm gonna go pee. So I'll be RB. But yeah, I don't know how that guy got those fucking scores. Like, I don't know. Either there's something to do with an upgrade, or honestly, I don't actually know. Maybe if you have more money at the end, you get a little bit more, but I didn't have that much less money. And then also, maybe if you had more shield at the end, you get more, or you pick up more of the item. I don't know. Who knows?
We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. Thank you for your call. We appreciate your business and the opportunity to assist you. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. Thank you for your call. We appreciate your business and the opportunity to assist you. time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible.
Dancing alone, Pepe D. Well, I mean, streaming alone, Pepe D. Most of the time. Okay. Let me reset this. Hold. Hold. Okay, so this is the last butcher shop in Little Italy. Please don't block me, munchies. I'm just really interested in your video. It looks cool, and I bet it's awesome in Pog, and I'm gonna link it in the chat because it's also super exciting in Pog, and we all love it. Please support munchies. I'm only stealing like 2 views, so it's not that big of a deal, right? You're okay with it? Yeah. Woo. Okay. All right. Yeah, you are here for me. I'm just saying. I was just, you know, farming sages and stuff. Okay. Last butcher shop in Little Italy. Boom. I'm going to be on the floor talking. I am talking. You can still hear the mic. I'm on the right mic. I am on the right mic. That's always a good test to be doing. Before I do it... Exactly. See, you get it. The last thing I wanted to mention is, you know, you saw the picture of all the Jif peanut butter, the Jif peanut butter, and this one I already had open before I even like was looking at the numbers and stuff. But this one technically, oh no, actually this one is safe. Never mind, Pog. I had 2 open at the time of taking the picture, both of them that I had started using already, and one of them had like one of the, you know, Monk S, Purtle S numbers on it. This one doesn't, but yeah. I've been telling you this whole time I have a ton of peanut butter, and I understand it looks crazy, but there's a reason. There's a bit of a story behind why I have so much of it, but maybe we'll get to that post stretch time here. Is this loud enough is the question.
What makes
No. The answer is no, it is not. Let's boost this.
the shop so special is that all of the parts here that are old and touches that I've put in, they've all kind of come together to form this really beautiful place that's like a museum, and it's a butcher store, but somehow it works here.
That's cool.
My name is Jennifer Prezioso.
Prezioso,
and we
that's a
are
name.
at my butcher shop on Elizabeth Street in downtown Manhattan in Little Italy. It's
Dude, that must cost so
Albany
much.
Meat and Poultry. And I'm the butcher here, and I run this shop, which my family has had for almost 100 years.
Damn,
It's
that's
pretty
cool.
remarkable how
Continuing the
we've kind of
tradition.
somehow stayed here all those years when a lot of people left the neighborhood. It kind of was supposed to just
Damn, she be
close
chomping.
at some point. I don't think I was supposed to be here, but I think if there's anyone that was going to do this, like, it's me, because I care about everything in here.
That's
What
right.
my
That's right.
grandfather did here and my great-grandmother did was really special. Like, people need to know about it.
I respect the hell out of that. I'm
At the
quite
store,
like that.
I sell beef, I sell pork, veal, lamb.
In some
chicken.
respects.
Then I have sausages. For the beef, I have ribeye, strip loin, fillet, short ribs. Then we have like skirt steaks and other kinds of steaks.
Damn, they got everything.
This is the ribeye, and it's coined the I gotcha steak. So my grandfather.
What's a gotcha
he
steak?
calls it that because once you try it, he's got you as a customer. He
Ah.
always makes somebody try the steak if they don't know what to get.
I got your
Well,
steak.
My grandfather, how he used to say it to me, he would be like, "What would you want off the steak? Well, what don't you like?" So maybe I'd be like, "Oh, maybe I just want to trim it here, so it looks like nice even piece." So yeah, I just learned from him kind of how to trim it and go along with it. how you do the steak.
I got your steak.
I like to say I'm the fourth
Respect.
employee because before this it was my grandfather and his mother. And
Oh, that's
before
cool. They got
that,
an old
it was,
picture.
My
Nice.
great-grandmother and her
Albanese.
husband. He came from Sicily right after World War I. This block in particular was very much a provisions block, so we were not the only butchers on the block. There were about 8 or 9
Damn,
butchers.
that's dark.
When my grandpa
Meat.
was growing up, there used to be, you know, live poultry markets down the block. Now all these fancy shops are there, so there's something living in the walls of like
No, this is cool.
history and our family. My great-grandparents started the shop, Cenzo and Mary. Then in the 50s, my grandfather, Mary's son, my grandfather Mo, he basically took over the shop with his mother because
Look at all the. I
away.
got your steak.
Then they continued the store and they lived for so long that no one took over the store after them. Hi.
That's
No,
cool.
you're fine. They're interviewing me about something, so we're still open, so.
Someone's coming in during the interview. Fair enough.
Ground pork currently?
Yeah, so 3 pounds altogether.
So this was taken in April 2022,
Joy.
or
Hi,
uploaded at
Sarah.
least.
I'm gonna debone some lamb.
Just
so this
boom.
is the leg. It's a one of 2 of the pair. As you can see, that's the leg. Feel your finger along the bone. Follow the bone. That's the shank meat, which is delicious.
What's
Like
the shank meat?
ossobuco. There she is. You know, butchering the meat like this is enjoyable for me. You're working with your hands and making something, and it's definitely cool to see the process and feel with your hands.
So, I guess I was thinking when at the beginning here, I was thinking like the prices have to be higher, right? Maybe. But if she's getting the meat, so, well, no, they probably would be higher than like a, you know, normal grocery store, I guess, but usually that ends up with having better meat or something, like high quality and stuff, I would think. You're sure they're really high? Oh, high prices. I thought you meant like high, like fucking, because you know, Twitch delay.
Because there's an art to it, so it's.
Why
like
can't I hear
watching
anything?
a-
I must have unplugged myself. I think I did.
Just at work.
No, I just can't hear it. Why can't I hear it? What is happening? My mic still works. One more time, one more time. There we go.
Cutting is almost in a way a bit meditative, and it's really calming. It's like really peaceful to do it. This store has tons of treasures that I've
Look at all
found
those
over the
notes and stuff,
years.
yeah.
These are my great-great-grandparents. I believe from
Damn.
their wedding in 1903. That's my
1903,
great-grandma's family,
that's
and at this
crazy.
point, they've all become butchers. That's my great-grandmother. As you can see, she's cutting some boneless ribeye. My grandpa was never happy when people came to take photos of him, but sometimes, like, if they warmed up to him or bought meat, like, he'd, you know, work with them. And a friend of mine drew that for my grandpa and, like, made the frame.
That's
Neighbor
nice.
just gave me this photo she had taken of my grandfather.
Oh, it's a good
probably about
picture.
15 years ago.
Look at
or
that.
So this is a photo of the 2 of us that I really love. That's him cutting some lamb chops when they used to be cheaper.
When they used to be cheaper.
So I was born and grew up in Brooklyn, in the south part of Brooklyn, like Bensonhurst area. You know, a lot of the immigrants that came here and came to Elizabeth Street, they all eventually moved to other parts. And I was a really good student. I also really loved the arts, and I got into that at a really young age.
Classic.
I was dancing and
Dancing.
singing and acting.
Acting.
And that
Oh,
was
look at that.
really much a part of my life and like my entire childhood into my adulthood. I very much was like a person that always
And
had
then,
an interest in
boom,
something, and I just
butcher.
like, went and did it. Whether the world wanted me to
That's
or not
neat.
was like another thing. But acting stuck with me, and I loved doing it. I loved performing. Then I went to college, and I got a bachelor in fine arts in acting, and went to London and
Do
studied
you have to have a like certification to be a butcher?
there. And then I had it in my head like I wanted to do Shakespeare, but then the world was like, you're really good, like Marissa Tomei, and I was like, growing up, and other people are.
I've
not
heard that name, Marissa Tomei. Marissa Tomei. that still doesn't really help me, if I'm gonna be honest. Rissa Tomei. She looks like a face that maybe I've seen. I don't know.
Doing what I'm doing, so it's hard to be so strong about having that vision of what you want. But I kept being interested in other things. That's a nice one. We just picked up a pork belly and a couple of other things that I needed. We're going to the city now.
One thing I was wondering was if she's like if she does the whole operation by herself, or if she has employees.
And we're gonna be picking up just a few more things like some bone marrow, some short ribs, and a couple pieces of skirt steak. Basically, I started helping him at the shop because of driving. So he used to drive every day into the city and do all of this that I'm doing now until he was 93.
Wow,
Which
93.
sounds crazy, but he was very independent. He was.
You know, it is weird how different. Like everyone's like pretty much the same level of healthiness, like unless bad things happen, until like your 60s. And then I feel like from then on, it's like totally wildly dependent on how you lived your life, or just like random genetic stuff. Like some people just start fucking shutting down, especially when they get closer to 70, and then some people like stay active with the job, sometimes because they have to, fuck America, but more often because they just want something to do. Well, no, not more often. Hobbies and stuff instead, but like just continuing to do things is good. Not necessarily work, but like being active in a doing stuff manner. And then you have people like this guy that just kept at it till it would no longer.
He was very stubborn, and so one day he had a problem. He probably like missed a turn, and we had him on my phone, like Find My Friends. We knew when he left the store. Finally he answered the phone, and I basically through Find My Friends I like directed him home. So then he called me the next morning at like 7:30, and he was like, so you gonna pick me up? So I was like, yeah, no problem. So I drove him in, and that was November 2017. So then I
she
started
learned the
being
tricks
just
of
more
the trade.
interested in trying to help the store have more business. I would put up little signs of how much things were. I would take the money from people, but he was still like very much cutting a lot of the stuff. So just little by little, it turns into me learning how to do it.
It's a cool story.
I caught him at a particularly lovely moment in his life where he needed someone. There was a point in like 2019 where he wasn't able to do the things he used to be able to do, and eventually like I was doing everything here, and he would just sit and watch me, and there was definitely already a rite of passage of handing the store over. Even though my grandpa's not here with us anymore, he passed in 2020 from COVID in April.
Damn COVID.
And I think it's really important to keep it going and do the things that I told him I wanted to do here as well. He didn't really understand like why I wanted to be here either, because he loved seeing me on stage so much. Like he loved seeing me act. He was like, so when
so
I die, you're gonna take over the store? Like just like that. And I was like, yeah, that was what I was thinking. Like, what do you think about it? And he was like, okay, like, yeah. So in a way,
it's a weird conversation to have that kind of conversation, but it's so much better to have it than to not have it. As weird as it may be, it's also obviously much easier if the older person themselves is like kind of gone through some stages of acceptance in that regard. It makes it a lot better. But it's never gonna, especially the first time you talk about that, it's never gonna feel good. It's never gonna be like, oh, that was a smooth conversation. I feel like that went well. No. So it was like, well, that was a little awkward. It's weird because I occasionally it won't be like a direct conversation like that necessarily, but there'll be stuff where it's kind of like this past weekend, or no, I think it was Tuesday because that's when I went to the dentist. That or was it Monday? Whatever day it was, I went to the dentist, and that's closer to my parents. So then I was there after, and my dad caught me before I left, and he like brought me down to, he like showed me where he keeps like some special documents and stuff, um, and how to access them because like it's not just fucking open, right? It's like got social security numbers and his will and some other, my parents' will and the deed to the house and like other important things that I'm not gonna say everything that was in there, but just like a bunch of stuff like that. And like every once in a while there'll be like a thing like that where he'll like show me stuff or like tell me stuff, and it's like we don't necessarily directly say it, but like you kind of know that the reason that he's showing me that is because like stuff could happen. And then but then there's other times, like actually the same day, uh I think my mom had to like, it was something with her life insurance, she had to like update or something, and the guy that was like trying to sell like the guy selling the life insurance or whatever, or like dealing with the change, was like trying to get my dad to change his as well. And my dad was like, I don't even have to pay anything for life insurance right now. I just have this thing and I don't even have to pay for it, and it's automatically like, whatever the number is. And he was like, yeah, and there was like an option to pay like whatever it is, $30 a month to like make it 2 or 4 times the amount of money if when he died. And he was like, well, I don't have to pay anything for it, so I don't care how much you get. He like made a joke like that. He's like, well, I'm not gonna pay for it. You're just gonna get it. You're already gonna get what's in the life insurance anyway. I mean, why do I gotta pay extra? So we joked about that, and then he was telling me he talked to one of my uncles, his brother, about that thing, like the $30 upgrade or whatever. And my uncle, smart man, was like, well, if you get $10 from Purtle, his brother, and then the sister, that's a good investment. That's like 3 times the money that they would get just from paying $10 a month. Even if you do the math and you live to 100, that's like, that's better than the stock market rate. Assume like a 7 point, the 772 rule. It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. I don't know how that works, but we were talking about that for a while. It was interesting. I don't really think I've talked to my mom much in regards to that kind of stuff, though.
Way like I've inherited all of these all of these things. They've become mine, and the store is like my child, and I felt like whatever happened, we were just grateful to like have those moments together. Like him being here was so important, and for me to be able to do that for him was like the best thing I could have done as like a granddaughter. Being like a 4th-generation or 3rd-generation Italian immigrant, it is instilled so much of the hard work. You just like saw it so much in him because like he just did everything on his own and worked so hard, and there was never like that question of like, what about me? But it was like, you do it for your family. Do I think he worked too much? Like, yeah, maybe. He should have taken some more vacations. They live their whole lives here, and I think it's something that we can take with us. The importance of family and the importance of like having some.
I'm not laughing. I'm coughing. I'm not laughing. Not laughing. I'm coughing. I like, for some reason, his name being Mo fits to me. there's not really any rhyme or reason to that. It feels like it fits. Mo the butcher. I don't know. Sounds right. You know. Just sounds right. I'm dying. I should not have done that. I'm coughing again. I'm dying. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna open some windows because it's starting to get dark, and I think it maybe even might rain overnight. So I think we want to get this cool air in here. So let me do that real quick. Yeah, that was a good play. That was a good play. It was also good because then I could cough more. I didn't actually, but I was gonna make some joke about not making sure to not die in stream so I don't get banned, but that's been done.
Something of being proud of it, the importance of being kind and having a community. You don't know it until
Wait
you
a
come
second.
here
Her
and
name is Jen, which is 3 letters, and his name is Mo, which is 3 letters.
in the shop. Whenever we go to a place that's part of New York, you're like, ah, I feel like a part of it. I feel like a part of this whole thing, whatever this thing is. And this whole place used to be very much like that. This was all a family. I'm here.
Yeah, that's true. Nice
really
hat.
with the purpose to
little
serve
hat
what
there.
they've done. This
Hiccups
is
now?
Zahara. Zahara's been coming here a while. Zahara also made this lovely embroidered apron.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice of Zahara.
You know, it's not
What
just
is that
about being
name? What kind of? Where's that? Not fucking criticizing the name as being cool or not cool or weird or not weird or normal or not normal, but where does that name come from?
neat. It's about like
In terms
what
of, like,
community's been created here
origins.
and this neighborhood. And you know, I used to complain all the time when I would hear about a store close that was here for a long time. And
No, she's not wrong on that. It is always sad when a store that's been around for a long time closes. Less sad when it's like a Home Depot, right? Like, it can be still sad, but it's not like as big of a deal. Also, opening those windows has been fantastic. I can already feel like an exchange of air going in and out, which is fantastic. But there was so many stores, obviously, that closed because of COVID and whatnot. But one of those was, I'm not gonna give too much detail, even though it's not really near me at all. But there was a store that closed this past spring. That's been around since way before I was born. Pretty sure. And it's just in my mind. It's always existed. You know, and it's weird to have a store like that closed because it was sort of like family owned for a long time, and I don't believe it closed because of like, oh, no one wanted to run anymore. I'm pretty sure it was like, you know, COVID / money / whatever, or like maybe they just like increased the lease money that they have to pay to own it or something. Who knows? But that also happened. Well, anyway, it's sad when that happens. It sounds weird to people that are younger to say that. Like a store closing was sad, but it actually just is. It actually just is sad. Because then like when you go by, like I've already had this kind of. There was an ice cream place that was around for a while, like an independent ice cream place, and it closed. And that was already sad to think about, like, oh yeah, the ice cream place that was right there, back in back then, 5 years ago or whatever. Like, man, only 5 years ago. I still got so many years left, and I'm still gonna think of that whenever I go by there. I'm still gonna think of that ice cream place. I'm still gonna think of that place that I don't want to say the name, like what type of place it was, but the place that closed down this spring. I'm always gonna think of that place when I go by there, and it's just remind me of like when I was younger, on like maybe car rides with my mom and my dad, maybe going nearby their old hometowns or whatever. When you would, I would imagine maybe you've dealt with this too, but like if you're driving, like even not even directly in the hometown that they went to, but just like in the area, and sometimes they'll just be driving and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, there used to be the thing over there back when I was younger," and blah blah blah, and like you'd always just kind of like, "Oh, mom or dad talking about old stuff," but now it's me talking about it. Except it's not even been that long. So I could now it's like, okay, I understand why. I understand why now, because it's just it's just these memories that come up, and sad. It's just sad.
This was a moment that I said, wow, I really have the power to save what's left. And I think that's what makes
not
it
get
so
pushed out by a bunch of fucking
interesting and
stupid
worth me
banks
staying
or
here is
like condos.
that no one can do what I'm doing right now. No one can be me. There is no obligation to keep this store going. I'm solely doing this for my own enjoyment, to see it, to live a beautiful life. And that's kind of what I've learned through this process. I've learned now I have to just do what my gut tells me to do. The world puts you in a place, and then it gives you a choice of being like, you want to do this? Or you could do this. But it would be really fun if you did this, right? And that would make a good chapter in the book.
I like that. It would make a good chapter in the book. I like that. Why does it look like... Oh, okay, never mind. I was about to say something dumb. I enjoyed that. I appreciate that. Thank you, Munchies, for the last butcher shop in Italy story. That was enjoyable. That was enjoyable. I'm almost getting like emotional. Jesus. What's wrong with me? Alright, hold on. What do we think, RPB? Jesus Christ. I have lost it. I've lost it. Okay. Hold on. Close that tab. We don't need that. I know you're not Toby, but I was looking at Discord and his name was there, and then I said the thing because I was moving things around. Ugh. I want like the question is, I guess, what if Toby was on their alt? What if you were Toby on an alt? Then you gifted yourself an alt. You gifted your alt a sub. Then is what that means. Which okay. Also, it must mean you must have some sort of like Discord manager to be like logged in or switch between logins. And that also means you have like 3 pad accounts. It would be pretty hard to convince me that Toby was one of your alts, or that you were one of Toby's alts. That would be pretty difficult to convince me of. The question, RPB, is, do I do another Unity game? It would be, okay, so let's see. Room is here. This is very similar to that last one. So is this. I feel like this, like, we've seen this little character with this type of puzzle game, like, the last 3 Unity game jams. There has been one of these in the top 5. There was one just like this in the last top 5 as well. I don't know if you remember that or not, though, but definitely was. And And anyway, the point that I was going to say was, the next one that we would do would be in this painting category, and it would be this spring walk one down here. I don't know if I want to do another Unity game, or if I want to... There is part of me that really wants to try to still beat the fucking Clubhouse Games thing, but I know that like no one probably would want to watch that. I don't think I want to do CSD2. I don't want to do CSD. We did the giant CSD2 session on Wednesday. So I would rather not do that. Rather not do that. Yeah, the Spider Solitaire is what I was trying to say. In Clubhouse Games. That is what I was trying to say. I also was supposed to change the category to games and demos, but I just didn't. So there's that at least. This Beaver Online game actually looks kind of hype, but I imagine there's not going to be anyone for me to play with, which is probably not good. But it looks cool from that little thing. But we won't be going there. We go left to right, even though Japan goes right to left when they read. So yeah, either the spring walk thing or some Clubhouse. But maybe what I should do is do this spring walk thing and then Clubhouse after that. You know what? If I'm gonna be honest, that's what I should do. That's what I should do. It's just that is probably what should be done. So that is what I will do. Gotta wait for that thing to fade away before, start doing stuff. So, I'm gonna go pee real quick.
We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. Thank you for your call. We appreciate your business and the opportunity to assist you. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible.
Okay. Okay. Alright. It's time for another Unity game. We're in the painting category. Third place. Tanuki-kun's Spring Walk. Looks kind of artsy. I don't know what really we're gonna see, but let's open it and find out. I imagine we're gonna be, a dog, but we're gonna be a tanuki. So I mean, that's cool. Tanukis are a real animal, by the way, if you didn't know that. The introduction. On a pleasant spring morning, I received a letter from Fox. Let's go for a walk. It's a walk novel game where you can choose from your choices. Let's aim for Fox Coon's house with all the ingredients along the way. This is some sort of choose your own adventure type thing. Method of operation: click enter text forward. Middle mouse button up, scroll, text back middle. Middle mouse button down, scroll, text forward. Alright, whoa, this is a heck of a load. So I'm just gonna pause this music and we'll come back. I will admit this could be problematic. I may have to do a lot of translation, and that could be a little bit frustrating, but we'll see. We'll see. We shall see. Look how long this is loading. What's my RAM at? Okay. It is loading. I think I just saw it move, but it looking a little slow. But it could be pretty cool and unique. So that's like a good thing. I feel like it has not loaded any new stuff yet. So that's slightly do I just keep letting it load? At what point do I refresh the page? That is the question. At what point do I refresh the page? You seen anything about DALLE? I have no idea what that means. That's some sort of Wally reference that I'm too boomer to understand? That like the new Wally or something? AI generated art. Oh. This is bringing in visions and thoughts. So I don't. Okay. I know there was something people were using for AI-generated art. I also know that I saw the thing I saw most recently was a post saying, well, two. One that was like, why can it not? There's two AI generating things that exist. I don't know which one is the DALL-E one, but whatever one of I saw two posts related to AI generated art in like the past week that come to mind. One was like whatever the generator name is. Can't do a simple dude, but when I put in a centaur, but the human part is shrimp, it gives me this, and it was like a perfectly shrimped out centaur. It was nuts. That was number one, which is already insane. Then there was number two. Number two was a post that was like, AI generator art thing X is okay, but this newer AI generator thing Y is pretty cool too. Check out this picture of a blue jay on top of macarons compared to the AI generated version of a blue jay on top of macarons. It was like, all right, that's pretty good. But beyond that, I don't know. This has loaded more, confirmed. This is confirmed loaded more. So I think I just have to let it live. I am a little spooked that it will just like do an omega super spike of RAM. So I'm going to close Discord. That might help a little. I also gonna close this tab and also gonna do this for a second so I can close some more things. Some more tabs rather. And we do, I guess, not need that directly right away. So we close that as well. That'll help a little bit. We can close Nightbot page. And do that. Now we only have like 8 tabs open, which should be completely reasonably handleable. That now we're down to 5.5 gigabytes. That's pretty good. I imagine most of that was because of Discord, though. And Google announced they'll release their own art AI soon, too. Yeah, I've never used one of those. I don't know what you need to do to use them. It could potentially be fun, though. That Okay, I don't know enough, but if you can get enough to convince me to do it, I will. There could be some fun stream things to do. Um, this is loading though, slowly. I will change the category to games and demos. Demoers. I believe that today was supposed to be the last day of the Amber Heard Johnny Depp trial stuff. Like, it was supposed to be closing statements. I don't know if they finished the closing statements though. Either way, so deliberation, if the closing statement's finished, the deliberation of the jury was supposed to start Tuesday because they won't start Monday because Monday's a holiday. But if closing statements aren't done yet, then that means they might not start deliberation till Wednesday. I think most people, at least when this thing started, expect Johnny Depp's case to not succeed in the claim of defamation, because defamation is notoriously stupid and like they make it impossible basically to confirm. Maybe the jury will still see enough, like the photoshopping of her pictures and stuff, and it's hard, right? Because it's not just like it can't just be oh, she photoshopped pictures of herself that made it look like she got beat up. She was clearly trying to defame him by making, it's like it's an extra step beyond saying someone is bad. It's like more slanderous rather than defamation, maybe. And even then. But that's all to say that I don't think they went into it really even trying. Like, obviously, they're going to try to win the case, but the end goal of the case was more for PR rather than like caring as much about the outcome. Obviously they care, but like end of the day, basically everyone thinks she's a piece of shit and that Johnny is in the right. Even though he definitely did some bad stuff. Like he definitely not I think people are giving him a little too much credit. Like he still was definitely a drug addict and stuff, but she was definitely more abusive and whatnot in regards from what we can tell. This is the longest loading screen of my life. I don't know if anything is. This is definitely already as it is 10 times longer, 5 times longer than any Unity game has taken to load. I think so far. I wish I was a millionaire drug addict. A single millionaire, no. A single millionaire drug addict? No. Oh, we're loaded. Hold on, we're locked and loaded. Hold on, cropping. Oh, this is gonna be hard to crop. This is gonna be hard to crop. Okay, I can do this. We're a little bit guessing right now because I can't actually where these things end. So we're kind of guessing right now. Extend this a little. Alright, so this has fantastic music already. The whole vibe of this is wonderful. What does this do? Secret stuff, okay. What does this do? Volume, thank you. Okay, we want music. That must be sound effects or something. We'll also put that down here. Check that it stayed. Yes. Okay. I would love to be able to know where this crop ends. it's like almost impossible. What if I full screen? That I am confused. Okay, all right. Let's attempt to begin. I will probably have to adjust the crop because I can't tell where it ends and where the website begins. Okay, now I can. Or I could for a moment. Oh, perfect. This is actually perfect. I had it. I'm so glad that it paused. I did not really know that that would do that, and that's fantastic that it did. Will actually be perfecto. Wonderful. Okay, this is lovely. Oh boy. Okay. We're reading. We're reading. We're gonna try to do our best to use visual clues. Okay. All right. We got that. We want to help get food for our fox friend. We know this. We are a tanuki. Reminder, we're a tanuki. This is maybe a list of ingredients we're supposed to get. And this is our path. Okay. This is wonderful. Regardless of if I can even really understand anything that really happens here, this is cool. This is just already cool. It's like very, I don't know. Oh, can I look in there? Okay. Maybe. Exclamation point. That's exciting. Something good happened, maybe. Oh, clothes? They look the same to me? We look fantastic. We look great. We're going on a walk. I feel like there was maybe other things to click in there, but I guess there's no... I guess we're just going anyway. Okay, so the right, they both look pretty similar. I'm not gonna lie. These look like woods, but with maybe little bushier trees. This looks like woods, but maybe little taller trees. There's a rock. Ooh, spooky. There's a stump. I don't know. Okay, this stick is pointing to the right. I'm gonna use that as my guide. Okay, I'm assuming that the second one is the right one. These symbols, these almost all look the same. The first character is slightly different, and then all the other three after that are the same. I'm thinking that this goes to the right. Please go to the right. We don't actually know if I went the way that I said we were going to go. We just have to, that looks more like the left pile, doesn't it? Doesn't that look more like the left? Like drawing-wise, when you mentally back up to that initial picture where it was like the rounded ones and the more sticky ones, this kind of looks more sticky. All right, this means nothing to me. We chose the bottom, now we're choosing the top. That looks like the sprout of a bamboo tree or something, maybe. No, it doesn't. That looks like a vegetable we're picking up as ingredients. Okay. We're happy. Oh, hands up. We're happy about it. I'm happy about it. We're singing a song. Oh, I don't like that. Is that a hunter? What is that? I don't like that. This is longer. Okay, this one I'm gonna translate just because I'm scared. I don't want to translate every page because that will just be too much. It honestly probably wouldn't, but I decided that anyway, so too bad. Oh, there are people in the forest. Run away, I'll see how you're doing, and we are absolutely not sticking around. Are you kidding me? We are absolutely not sticking around. Get me the hell... Oh, he looks kind of nice, though, actually. Wait, I didn't click the run away one. I clicked the wrong one. Oh, but he's happy? Well, he might be too happy, though. That might be like, ooh, I'm happy because I'm gonna shoot you and eat you for lunch happy. Yeah, we don't look too psyched about that. I definitely chose the wrong one, though. Okay, we gotta, alright, you know what? Maybe we'll translate the options, but not the in-between text, because that would just be too much. I think that's fair. I also don't think our beginning decisions really change that much anyway, so I don't think it's that big of a deal. Raccoon dog be shy it, I'm a little happy. Okay, heading east or heading south? Well, I don't really know. We're heading east because East Coast is the Beast Coast. So we're heading east. Nice. We're singing. We're walking. We're strolling. Okay, I thought we were already, like, choosing a direction last turn, but I guess not. I guess not. I guess not. I hate how it fucking moves the snipping tool over there every time. Very annoying. We're going north, we're going west, we're going south. Northeast, baby! Northeast, baby! Let's go north! Hell yeah. What is that? Okay, we don't know what. See, this is why I don't want to fucking do translate shit. Hold on. Better picture. And you're gonna say, do it on your phone. And I'm gonna say, no. That's annoying. But this is also annoying what you're doing. True. True, not false. There's a swamp yellow field. Ooh. A swamp yellow field. Are we gonna go full baby mode here? Are we just gonna dodge every sort of spooky situation? We did already get away with kind of accidentally running into the human guy. So you know what? I think this time we'll actually take a step back and avoid it. Okay, that was quick. That was quick. I don't know why it keeps assuming Chinese. Okay, so heading north or heading south? Heading north or heading south? I thought we were already heading north. Let's keep heading north. We're crossing a river? A creek? Maybe? That looks like some veggie tables, perhaps. That looks like that might be some veggie tables. Also, translating it on this means I can show it on the screen, which is better for the stream. Why does it keep fucking assuming when Japanese is clearly what it is? I wonder if it's a wild vegetable. Shall I take it? Hell yeah, we're taking that. We're taking this vegetable. I mean, the fact that it's an extra drawing makes me feel like that I did something right. I can't say for certain, but I'm gonna assume that it is. Stop fucking knowing the Chinese. I wonder if it's viral this time. Okay, we're heading north still. Let's head north still. We're going north. Cave, okay. Feel like we're approach. See, the reason for heading north makes sense. Oh, I accidentally just opened Discord. Launching battlegrounds. Hold on, hold on. End process. Task manager. Hey, you. Okay. Where are we? Where are we? Where's my fucking thing here? There we go. Hold on. Hold. Stop. Can I, like, fucking default Japanese? This is what I was thinking. Because in my mind, when we were looking at the map, it was like, okay, you go right or you go left, and then you just keep going up, and you get to the fox's house. Of course we're going to enter the fox's house. Fox is our boy. Hey. Look, I got some stuff. I got some stuff for you, my guy. Hey, we're happy? That's a good sign. Mission accomplished, maybe? Oh, even sound effects? Sound effects for chopping? Very nice. Let's go! Hell yeah. Ooh, we got some credit music? Look at that. First try. Happy ending? I don't know if there's a sad ending or not. But... Yay, we're sleeping now. Hold on, I'll move. No, I wanted to see the credit screen. Alright, well, you saw it for like half of a second. Okay, so talk. Okay, let's... Oh, I don't think it really mattered where I clicked, did it? Okay, we're gonna take this one this time. It looks pretty much the same. We're going on an adventure. I clicked the bottom one, and it felt like we would go there. So if I go this one... Yeah, so they were opposite. The top one meant the right, the bottom one meant left. We're gonna find some stuff. We're gonna take it. I'm Japanese now. We're gonna take it. We're gonna go north. We're gonna find some stuff. We're gonna take it. Okay, we're scared. I made a mistake, I guess. Maybe it's got thorns. No, we took it anyway. We're taking it. We're going north. We've ran into some hills. We're going north. We're climbing the hill. Oh, beautiful. This is a bit of a speed run version now. Just a second route. Wow, we're so happy about it. Look at this. We found some stuff. Check it out. Yes. We're going north. Okay. Last time I went that way, so let's go this way. Oh, it's this guy again? Let's avoid this time. Okay, I don't know what I just clicked. We're running away. We're going the other way. Let's go south. Back to the... Let's go south. Go south. Let's take. Okay, we've already seen this screen. South. We've seen this. Ignore. Ignore. South. Now we want to go to the other way. We're gonna try to get everything. That's why I was going south, so I could get everything. This one. We get the thing. We take the thing. Perfect. See this guy? We go, he's happy. Hey! Fantastic. Now we're getting out though, because like that's a little bit enough. Then we go this way. We go up top. Go to the fox. We avoid. We go north. Oh, I should not have avoided that. Alright, too late. We grab this. We grab. We go north. We enter. Fox bro. Here it is. We should have more ingredients this time. Move myself up here already. I have more ingredients this time. I moved myself for the credits slightly. I thought I had more stuff. Did I not? Oh, look at this. Wait a second. 100%ed? I 100%ed the game? It was definitely only 2 of these last time. Look at that. We got our whole piece of paper. And all these 4 things. I think I've done it. Yeah. Oh, color! Oh, the background! That actually is really nice. That actually looks really nice. I'm not gonna lie. Now you can see the fox man. He's also sleeping. He's got a couple Z's above him, like our Tanuki boy, but I don't want to click because then it gets rid of it. Fantastic. There were probably a couple of things there I skipped because I think I didn't go through the swamp. That was a thing I missed, but, you know, besides that, got about everything. That was just a nice, you know, just like a nice little cozy thing. Obviously, I didn't miss a lot of the text, but, you know, I got the general story. One thing I would like to do is I do want to go through that swamp. So this time, we're going to run it back. Run it back. We're going to go... It doesn't really matter, I don't think. We go this way, we go this way, we do this, 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 we do this. Okay, then we go this way? And then we don't avoid. Wait, which one was avoid again? Alright, hold on, let me check. Alright, checking. Okay, we're gonna enter the swamp. We're gonna enter the swamp thing, which is this. And we're chilling. Extra cutscene. Did we just go to the bathroom? Did we just do a sauna? What just happened? We seem happy about it. Hold on. This might just be asking our direction, but we gotta find out now. I died? I did not die. I did not die. Yeah, now we're just back to choosing directions. Fine. Go north. What yeah, you know what I could have done? I should have seen what happens if I don't take anything. That's probably what I should do. Because now I only got one thing, right? Yeah, I only got one thing that time. Okay. Last run. I like how it's a happy ending either way. Except for maybe this run. I'm gonna speed run through. Not take any food. Not take any food and see what happens. Like, he might get mad. I don't know. Taking our little jacket, we're going. Okay. Way is fine. You want to choose bottom to not take. Okay. This one. Fine. Going anyway. We're going anyway. We're avoiding. We're going north. We are avoiding. We're going north. We're entering with, oh, okay, I didn't want to do that. No. North. I messed up slightly. Okay, now we go in. Okay. Moment of truth. I don't have anything. Are you upset with me? Somehow we're still cooking? Even though I did not get anything. Wait, where did these come from? Does that just mean I had noodles with me automatically? That must be what that means. Yeah, look, there's nothing even on the picnic thing here. Alright, so there's a happy ending either way. I wanted to check. It was a cute little game. Cute little, you know, choose your own adventure of sorts. A good time was had. Let's check some of the comments, though. Check some of the comments. It was a wonderful work that made me feel happy. I agree. The amount of illustrations is amazing. The final product was also very beautiful and impressed. It was interesting. The final product in the collection painting was also wonderful. It was amazing to be able to prepare such illustrations. I felt relaxed after playing. Thank you for everyone for playing and commenting. Oh, this is the person that did the drawing and everything. It will be encouraging. Please try making and eating edible wild plants. Gone. I really like the touch of the picture. It's okay to feel warm overall. This is the uncle's recommend. Okay, I don't know what that means. Illustration of rice. The picture of the last two taking a nap are really cute. True. Adorable. I'm glad that the route without wild plants is prepared properly. Playable picture book. This is a raccoon dog that develops games. I want to eat udon at midnight. I think that's a good way to... I like how this Google Translate worded it. It's a playable picture book. It did kind of feel that way. I mean, not too much of a playing, right? Because it's kind of a choose your own adventure thing. But I did like... It did feel very, like, childhood... like a picture book type deal. I liked it. It was very nice. Even though there wasn't any color except for, you know, the ending part, which was beautiful. In my mind, I would picture it being kind of a watercolored sort of thing, which pretty much fit the ending, that ending spot that was colored, so I like that. That's kind of how I pictured it. It was cool that it had the colored picture as a bit of a secret, so that was cool. A secret if you get all of the veggie tables. And yeah, I don't know, it was just a very nice time. It was just a nice time. How do I get back to Game Jam? 55. Back here for a moment. Let's translate. And it makes obviously a ton of sense that it is highly placed in the painting category. I think that's pretty clear, pretty obvious why that's the case. I thought it was a wonderful little time, and I really liked it was well done. Just the music was well fitting, the art style was really good for it. I'm sure the story was like very wholesome and whatnot. And you know, the parts that I couldn't read, and you know, it was a nice little you know, palate cleanser of wholesome, simple, nice time. Sometimes you need that, and hopefully that served its purpose for you, because it did for me. Like that outro though? No, I don't know, that's how I felt. Are you ready? I have to pee again. I've peed like 3 times in the past hour.
We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. Thank you for your call. We appreciate your business and the opportunity to assist you. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible.
Learning Japanese? I think I'm learning Japanese. Really think so. I don't actually think so, but you know. Alright, I think I would like to do what I want to do, which is... Hey, Vicious. Is to end with some CS of the D. Some CS of the D. Where is this cable? Where is... Hold up. Where are these cables going? That's going... over there. Cables go out there. There's 2 of those. Oh, one's like the HDMI, one's the power. Where's the connector though? Connector! 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 Split up! Alright, I guess I just have to use the wireless one. Or the... Alright, whatever. It doesn't matter. Fishes. Spin and Raz. Nice move to spin. I can collect platinum points. Do tell. Why am I not hearing audio? Because it was on the wrong thing. That's why. No, not 2-player. Clubhouse. Clubhouse cleanup.
Six-ball puzzle.
First, have I played... Wait, what? No. End. Have I beaten this on hard difficulty? Is there a way for me to know that? Alright, let's quickly do this. Alright, that kind of got messed up, but alright, that's also not great. Okay, this is silly. That was really hard to place, and it didn't even matter. First pyramid? Do this, because then pyramid. Oh, game, why did you do that to me? Okay, got a hexagon anyway. Look at that shit. Alright, we've beaten the computer on hard mode. Amazing. Get owned. Alright, we have to beat amazing and then impossible. That's the goal. Instead of... At least it's slightly more interesting, maybe, than doing... whatever the other thing was. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. Not great. I guess we're just gonna have to hope that we can get the red. Okay. Good start. There we go. Oh, they are gonna get a hexagon response. Okay. Okay. Alright, that was kind of quick. Okay, dude. Sure. They got lucky. It's fine. They got lucky. It happens. Oh, that's unfortunate. Pretty much useless. Okay, we go here. Okay, we stopped them before they did shit. That red is pretty useless. We can technically do a blue pyramid, so I guess that's what's happening. This is a bit challenging. Okay, we got there. Okay. They still had a response. Oh, come on. What is this double up bullshit? What? Triple? This is silly. Officially silly. Okay, I messed that up, but that was ridiculous. I get the first hit and then they get a double skyfall? What the? Shut up, game. Okay, messed that up. Okay, early hexagon before they get the yellow? No, they're gonna get it. Alright, yeah. They're taking an hour to place it? Did they get Omega Skyfalls? Okay, the purples will clear, the blues will clear. We have a double red, I like that. Well, you know what, I don't like that. We're gonna do that then. Okay, yellow. 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 So simple. Okay, red. 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 They're fighting back still? Green to purple clears. Line. Green? That's right. That's right. Now, I could say, oh, maybe I have to beat out of a 2 or 3 for it to be legitimate, but you know what? We'll save that for impossible mode. Because that's where I'm headed. We're heading to impossible land. Actually impossible. The game says it is actually impossible. Okay. They are going to get the same thing as me. Oh, this is so... Oh, if only. That maybe... I could have maybe gotten that to be a pyramid. It would have been a little tricky, though. Okay, well, come on now. Let's calm down. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, this is honestly not very good. Okay, we're panicking. Clear? Clear? Give me something to work with? No. Okay. Fantastic. Do this. Somehow get some miracles. Purples? No. Okay. Well, we may be in some trouble. Hold on. Skyfalls? This. Start some yellow action. Okay, that was bad. You have to give up? Okay, we're in trouble. I think we're almost dead. Okay, we're dead. Yeah. Alright, it's okay. It's okay. That's alright. This is fine. It's called impossible. We don't expect to get that first try. This is all part of, you know, I'm adjusting to the new difficulty. I was just used to doing the other one. This is all part of the plan. All part of normal behavior. Okay, alright, well. I still usually get the first hit. Just saying. Unless I get the wrong color guess, and then we get screwed. No, still got it first. Okay. I mean, mine was better. Because it was a hexagon. Double greens. Could work. With some more greens, if we could get some. Actually. There we go. Nice line, loser. Imagine lining. Imagine being a line main. Triple blue. I don't even know what to do with that. I can't really do anything with that. Okay, this guy's a line main. Hello. Okay, we could, no, that was dumb. Okay, no, this is no longer dumb. This is actually, I'm a genius. I don't want to match those blues, actually, because I want to do this first. Okay, we're gonna set up for a pyramid, and we don't need it because I beat impossible on second try. Doesn't seem that impossible to me. Doesn't seem that impossible. Doesn't seem that impossible. I have mastered 6-ball puzzle. That. You know what a true master would do? It would win a 2 out of 3 that started last game. Did not include the first one. Would love to get a red in there, but we never got it. Okay, well, come on now. Hold on. What's going on? Sir? Okay, I'm gonna have to take a line and be happy with it. Okay, well, that's a little silly. Okay. Alright, so they got one. I got one. Now we're going to game 3. I mean, that's just what happened. Obviously. Whatever. Line mains, huh? Line mains, huh? Do this because green. I know that was really slow, but okay, then I'm getting unlucky now. Okay, green. Oh, we lose. That did not go where I put it. That did not go where I put it, and now we lose. That was just unfortunate. Can we mulligan that, please? Can I get a mulligan? That felt not correct. Alright, very cool. That's great. What is he doing over there? I don't even have time to look. Alright, 3 out of 5? That was just a mechanical error anyway. I was mentally ahead. We all know this. We all know this. I had beaten them to the hexagon. We all know this. They're not even hard dropping. Okay. That's gonna clear. I don't even... like there's nothing there. Wow. Must be nice. Must be nice. What? Go snowball a game. Okay, that messed that up. Yeah, okay, man. Best. Didn't even give me the satisfaction of giving me a double blue there. Imagine if that was a double blue. Imagine if that was a double blue. Okay, they got lucky though. They got lucky though. We all know this. This is known. Okay, double purple. Like that. Where the fuck are these purples? Come on. The fuck is that? They chose the right color, so I lose. Very cool. I had such a good setup, and then it just doesn't matter. Lose? That also. Okay, alright, give me some Skyfalls maybe? Unlikely to make a difference. Okay, hold on. My turn for some Skyfalls. There's a bunch of stuff happening. Okay, double purple. Blue. Another blue. Another blue. Oh, don't do this. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Give me a blue in time, you motherfucker. There goes the fucking pyramid. There goes the goddamn pyramid. And the neighborhood. And then we don't get any goddamn after that. So I have to try and clear one and pray. Come on! What is that? Granted, it's not like I really outplayed. It's more like I got lucky to stand in the first place. One more? One more? This is the one that matters, though. I chose the wrong color, so I lose. I chose the wrong color, so I lose. I chose the wrong color, so I lose. Yes. No? Maybe recover with the blues? I shouldn't have done that? Okay, I lose. I deserve to lose now. That didn't count? That didn't place it how I wanted it to? No one saw that? Of course, double red. They're always just quick enough to still get theirs. But what the fuck? I didn't want to still have time to place. Okay. There we go. Okay, okay. I'll throw in some purples, why not? Clear some of my purples out. Sure. Yep. Let's do this then. That doesn't feel all that fair. Okay. What is going on over there? Those yellows are gonna clear. Not enough though. That felt like cheating. They got like 3 skyfalls. Should have fucking retired after I got the first one. I haven't won since then. And that would have been like quick. It would have been like, oh yeah, warm up game first, then I got the win and I'm out, and now I've pushed the envelope and now I can't win. Now I just can't seem to win. Oh, that's not, it kind of ruins the green, but alright. Please, please, give me the greens, man. I needed the reverse fucking pier. What is this? What is going on? You guys are better than most of the people that I play against. What the hell? I wonder if they can see what piece is coming. I feels like that would be the way for it to work. Because how? Because I think we get the same pieces order. So it would make, that would be a way to make the computer feel impossible. Is that they know and so then they can plan ahead? Maybe? Kind of a crazy idea, but... Okay, we're kind of running out of space here. Come on. There we go. Alright, we would like to do a red, basically a non-yellow thing. course, we're getting a bunch of yellows now. And I was going for greens, so all going so well for me. Give me a red Skyfall in the right spot? No. We still die. Well, you know, I proved my point. I mean, I already beat it. Do I really have to show you again? You know what I mean? Like, I kind of have already done it. Do I really need to show you? I mean, obviously, I've just been playing. I've been doing a bit. Clearly. They're like, oh, I just got lucky that one time. It's actually possible. Obviously. It's been, you know, it's a bit. Obviously. Okay, well. Alright. I chose the wrong color, so I get to lose now. No, I don't. No, I don't. Not yet. It's not over. Not over. It's not over. Correct. That is not how I wanted it to fall. Purple's clear. Okay, that's not how I wanted those to fall either. Game, wait, hold on. No, slow, stop. Stop. Hold on, green. Not getting greens over there. Purples. That was a bad idea because that's just not that's impossible to work. Fine, I have to. Give me something on these Skyfalls. Nothing. Okay. They get another line after? What? Why am I placing something in between? Why did this line not show up? Okay. Uh-huh. We're so gonna lose. Yeah, there's just nothing here. Yellows? The yellow's not matched. I killed myself. I needed to put the red to the right. They cheat. They cheat. They know yellows are coming? Okay, they lied. The blues are coming. Okay, they lied again. They lied again. Okay. Sure, man. Let's just do that. Hexagon. This is the run. Easy. Never doubted it. Obviously, that was all skill. I've proved my point, I think, pretty clearly here that I am a master of 6-4.
Spider Solitaire.
I think we all know that I am a master. I think this game was over. We had tried a bunch of ways to beat it, unfortunately. Re-rack it. Easy. Easy. Oh, this is the run. Okay, I shouldn't say that yet. We're literally just... I'd rather do... Oh, that was luck. I'd rather move this too. I know I can do that, but Oh, wrong button. Can't move any of this shit in any good ways, really. Am I stoned? No. If I move that 3, then I can move the 2, but I can do this anyway, and then that, which is better. If I could move this onto a 5, which I can, then I can move the 7 onto the 8. But I can also temporarily do this, then do this, then do this, then that way I can do this and still get the 6. The 5, yes, got owned, but still let me move that other stuff. This can go here if I wanted. So close to the King 7 8 9 8 9 7 6 5 4. We need the 8. A 9 of diamonds would let me move this as well. I would love to get this fucking shit off of here and have a free space. If I could move this 7 off, then I can move the Jack 10 onto this as well. I think the only moves right now are this 3 onto either this 4 or that 4. Yeah. And I think I would rather do it here and then rather do... Now I can move this. First. Now I can do this. And then now I can... The 7 off and then move the Jack 10 on there. Also, I could, if we wanted to, move this 2 and this 3 off, but that doesn't really accomplish much. I could move this whole thing off. So I think here I'm going to do some moving and then undoing and then moving again. Like this. Start. Your toes hurt so bad, Sag. That is Sag. I will move this. I like that. That seemed all very good. I also got to like place things back afterwards, so that's great. What does this give me? Don't want it. Absolutely don't want it. Get it out of my sight. I can move this and then this and then this if I like that. I like that part. But let's undo. Let's get a little checks. So I can move. I can't move it. The breeze stings. That's unfortunate. I can move this off, then move this, and then move that back on. Not crazy, but also we may want what's under there. Well, hold on. Let's rerun that. Do this, not this. This, then this. Get an ace. Then we get a 5. Alright, so we'll go back though, because we might not want that. And you're suffering? Alright, calm down. Under here was a 2, and then a 7. Don't think we care about that right now. Off the 5 and 5, then it's the Jack, and that moves the, you can put 10 onto that. Then you can move this off of there. And then we get an 8. Hold on. Then we go this, then this. Then this. I like this. This is great. This is all good things. Okay. I move this off. And then that on. And then that on. And then that on. Baby. We need a 3 of hearts. 9 of 8s. I don't want that right now. I can move this off. And then this off. Oh. No, we still want that. These can move off, and then those can move here. This can move off, then those can move there. Then that's it. Hold. We know that under this is No, we don't know that actually. Jack of hearts. Could move this, then move this. I really want that right now. I could also do this and then this, and then it's a 9. We don't really have any 8s right now. This is kind of how you have to play this mode, though. To actually have some this. We want to do that. We want to do this. What's under this too? Okay, alright. Should we take that? No, we might not take that. That actually is good. Do this, then this. Then... No, not that one. Down there. I didn't want that. What was under this again? Jack of hearts. And now I can't move this, and now this is... But we can move that. We can move that here. I get. Dude, we want these 5s to... Alright. Okay. If I move this onto here, then the 9 can go. We have our 3, so let's do this and this. And I need to move this 2 off, but there's other 3. Is bad. Oh, we have the whole pile, and then the last 3 pieces are right here, and we have nowhere to move them. That is painful. And this has a king, and this has a king? That's bad. It's not ideal. I can move this 3 off. So a 4. And then that would let us move a 9 onto it. And then nothing really. But it's still no 6 we can put that onto anyway, so it's probably the best thing to do. Here. That onto it. Then this onto that. And then hold on, back up a step. Move that on there first. Then do this. Then do this. Yeah, I know that can move in those spots, but we literally have the piece. This is why this sucks. Now we got double stacked aces! Ah, gee. And now all the 3s are here with no 4s to move them onto. Flip the fucking table. Wait, but... about this? If I instead keep this here, then we'll have a 4, but then there'll be a 3. Okay, what happens if I do this? 3, I have to move an ace onto a 2, then a 3 there, then a 2 there, then there's not another. That probably isn't good. Maybe I should just do what I did. Was this. This pile is so fucking ruined. It's just actually... sadness. Sadness is on display. If I move this ace, then I can move this queen, then I can move that 5 onto this over there. Does that matter? And we have to get rid of a 3, a 2, and another 3. So we really need 2 4 slots. Move this 3, and then this 3. And then we could put this on and finish the whole run, but not looking. This 10 can't move so that I can't put the queen on it. I could move this ace and then put this queen and then the 5 over there. And there's nothing else. This 10, 9 onto a 10. Mode is the devil's work. Actually just devilish. It's so unfair. It's just so unfair. Impossibly unfair. Just impossibly unfair. Alright, I can do a little look at what's coming next. I'm gonna undo, but get a little peek. Huh? I didn't really internalize that at all, but I'll just know that there was 1-4 that shows up here, and then a bunch of like 7, 8, 9 nonsense. Oh, we were so close. So it's either do this or do some shit like move this and just chill. I imagine. Sure. Doesn't feel much better. And now our spades are just far away from it. Needed. I could move this 8 off so I can put this 9 on here. Then this 9 is stuck. I mean, it's gone. Like, unless I move this 4 off and then move that 8 here, I guess. Then the 4 is stuck. There's 2 4s actually. Ow. So if I could move this 4 off, then move that 3 off, then mat 2 off, and then this 3 on that 4, then everything. If I move this here, then do that, then do that, then do that, then do that, then we move an ace, then we 3, 2, 1. Okay, I think that's what I'm going to. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this, 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 that, this, and then we're gonna do this. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. I move this off, then the 5, 4 can go on there. Well, let's. Right? I want to do that right now. Right? Move that off. And I guess this could take that and then be on nothing on the off. Our next closest thing is clubs. We have the 9, 8. We have the 7 way over here. We don't have a 6 of clubs, but we do have 4, 3, 2, and no 8. Oh, we do have the 8. So we'd miss. Oh no, the 6 is here, so we'd be missing the 5 of clubs. But technically, all the other numbers are on the board. Spades have Queen, Jack, 10, 9, no 8. Diamonds have no King, Queen, Jack, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. 5 is way over there. 3, 2, 1, no 4. Have I ever broken a bone? Yeah, I have. I broke my Okay, so there are definitely things lying about. I could move this 9, then move that 6, then move the 7 there. It's kind of annoying because we're gonna do a little experimentation to see what things are under here. Is that helpful to me? Not particularly. So let's pull that back. Other thing that could be potentially useful was what? Moving that off? No. Was moving this off? Well, kind of, but not really. If I move this off, then 2 and 1 can go somewhere, but then the 8, 7, 9 is there. You got a stretch fracture in your unfortunate. I mean, moving this here does feel particular. This and that, but don't know if that's really a good thing. This can't currently move. I could move this off, I guess. What's under here? A jack? Oh, that's not really great because I just covered that, so I'm gonna undo that. The 3 could jump there, but then the 4 has nowhere to go unless I move this 7 off, and then I could move the 4, but then there's no 8 really to go there. This could go there, then 4, 3, 2 has nowhere to go. 5 to jump off of. Could move off, but then, and then the 3 could move over there, I guess, but then anything, then this, then that. So it seems like we're setting up for the next turn, so let me take a peek. We got some 6s and 8 of diamonds, a 4, a 6, a 4 of diamonds. Well, we know that of all the diamond things, we're missing the 4 and the king. So if I move this off, that would be kind of nice for that. You'll break them. I guess I'll do this because it's like the cleanest, I guess. And then I'll... you know what? Yeah. Okay, come on. Really? Alright. That seems aggressive. That seems like an aggressive call of that I lost the game. No, okay, that makes sense. We have 3 6s in this last turn, which is like impossible to work with. We're stuck before I even move anything? Okay, that seems absurd. Wait. What? That might be the most unfair one yet. Okay, the other this was what I was looking for. I was like, I know there was one other option of movement that I couldn't remember where it went. Okay, because then I do this and this, and then that's not really helpful. And then I'm stuck. Okay. Hi, streamer. Hi. Well, isn't that just the most unfair thing ever? Isn't that just the most unfair thing? I do this. I do this. I do this. And then nothing, right? Then I do this, but then oh, wait a second. Then I do this, and then I do this. And then I'm still A's problem. Oh, wait a second. I'm a genius. I forgot I'm a genius. Then that's there. Then which 3 do I want to put this on? No. I think I want to put it on. Wait a second. If I move this here, and I could move this 3 elsewhere, then the goes there. That's kind of nice, but this is also kind of nice as it is. Just move it first. 7. The only real move is like this. But I think I would rather cover this pile instead. Okay, the game has not said I've lost yet. That's maybe exciting. I feel like we lost them. Let's roll. Is the game over? Not quite. Undo? Okay, maybe it is. Wow, okay, so we have to somehow do better than that. We somehow have to do better than I did already. I don't know if there's a way to do that. I kinda feel like I already made all the right moves. Get that, that's whatever. Yeah, no, this is just unfair. That's what this. What an unfair game this is. Can I add weird? Very slow. It feels like it's imitating Weird Champ, but more people animated. I'm not a huge fan, if I'm gonna be honest. I don't like this start at all. Terrible. This just feels awful. Look at all this like bad color shit. Of course. Okay, do this one first. Move it over there, then move that there. Wait. That over there. No, still over there. Could have switched to the queen and jack. That would be great, but I don't think that was possible. Wait, can we go back to this moment? I do this first. No, put it on the other one. Then can I do this? Why did I want that? I wanted that because... Oh, because of this king, I guess? I don't know. I shouldn't be doing another run right now anyway, because it's already way too past the time. It's already past the time. I should probably just end the stream if we're going to be or so. These 9s being on top of 8s is just a slap in the face. Just a slap in the fucking face. And then another 9. And a 2. Miracle? The game does not want me to win. Are you seeing these polls? Are you seeing these polls? Actually, can't move this 5 to then put the queen and the jack on it. That's like not a good move. There was only one move and it was bad. These might actually be the worst flips of all time. These might actually be the. I can do this and that, and then that way I can do this and. Even though it's like almost better to not do that. It's like almost better to do to like put. Oh no, but that was there. Never mind. It was better to do. It wasn't. Nothing's good here. Nothing is good here anyway. What better? Ace of Hearts on. This is a. Dude! That was the worst. You know what? There was better opportunities there. But holy shit, I was not in the mood to attempt to fix that at all. I didn't want to do. What about boomies? We have enough like dance stuff though. I was thinking about getting rid of Cat Jam if I'm gonna be honest. Nodders is already supposed to be like a jam thing anyway. You know what I mean? Like, Nodders is already... Like, you're digging the mute... Like, you know, we got... And then we got... And then we got... And then we got... And I'm probably forgetting a couple, too. Like, we already got, like, 5 dance with music stuff. And I was thinking about getting rid of Cat Jam for a different dance emote. Or something, I forget. I'm blanking, but you get the point. That said, I don't want you to... I like that you're asking for certain emotes, for extra emotes. Like, I appreciate that. Because I'm all, you know, I am open to some changes here. But I don't think Weird does it for me. I don't think Boom does it for me. Boomies. What I said, by the way. Boomies, not something else. Just so that we're on the same page. That said, maybe one day I'll get a good. I think the run before, the run that I had before I had that last one, the second to last run, where like went kind of deep, undid things, did things, got that heart match, like the full of hearts, like that was pretty. There was some potential there. The last couple rolls were brutal though. Bad rolls are getting like 3 of the same number in the same like unveil of cards. That's like really bad. That's really bad because it is very hard to manage. Getting a higher number on top of the lower number is unfortunate. And then I think those two are probably up there as far as the worst things. Getting a king really late slapped on top can be bad, can be quite brutal at times. Trying to think if there's anything else good that comes to mind, but those are the ones that come to mind, is like the 3 worst spins. Kings sometimes aren't that bad, because sometimes the early kings are stacked under so much junk. You might have a fresh king that you can just put your newest pile on, which can be kind of nice, but not always the case. I feel like the camera looks so bad right now. I feel like the camera's supposed to look a lot better than it does, and I don't know what is wrong. Do you see all that dust? Oh my god, you can see it! That's gross, dude. I wiped part of my monitor for that. I got exposed there. That was... I died? Anyway. Sunday, not confirmed on what, if I'll do more Unity or if we'll be doing something else. Not confirmed yet, but we did a couple of Unity games. It was fine. We watched a couple of longer-ish videos and talked and whatnot. I think we sort of needed that today. Well, I'm fine with it. Celtics are on, so I'm gonna watch the rest of that. Hopefully the game's not already a blowout at this point. Sometimes that can happen. Or it has happened for most of the series, so that would be kind of sad if it did again already, but it is what it is. Anything else? Yeah, there's things I'm working on and stuff, and I also was thinking about the idea of recording like something off stream, like a cereal video, for example, and then boom, all of a sudden there's a new YouTube video that's a cereal you haven't seen before. I don't know if that's a good idea or a bad idea. It seems like a fine idea to me, but we'll see. I don't know. It's just one of those many ideas that I've thought of things to do potentially. I think maybe the lighting's bad because I just don't want to blind my face, but whatever. Anyway. Wow, that looks so bad now. Autofocus is ruined. See ya.